Hey everybody, it looks like we are live for another break, and tonight we are breaking the brand new release, 2019 Top Series 2. This just came out today. So I have a hobby case, and also I have a jumbo case. I have more cases that were supposed to be delivered today, but unfortunately they did not arrive on time. Had something to do with the trailer being late or something. So all of those are going to come tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm going to do another break tomorrow or not, because we have Throwback Thursday and everything. But maybe I'll just do the rest of the breaks on sometime this weekend. But anyway, here are all the people in this first part of the break. This is break A. It's a 6-box hobby. And I just typed up all of your names, so whenever we get a hit, I can call out who's getting what. So there you go. If you've bought into the break, you already know what team you have, but this is just more or less for entertainment purposes, so I can tell you who's got what. We had our first hit right here, which is a Ricky Henderson. This came out of the preview. I opened up one box in a preview video this afternoon once the cases came in, and this one is going to Scott H. So congratulations, Scott H. Darren, how is it going? Welcome, Darren. And how do you get into the breaks? I sell them on my Patreon page, and there are still a few other spots open, and some new case breaks that I just put up. If you want to check those out, just go to my preview video that I posted today, and just click on those links, and you can buy a spot or two. So without further ado, we might as well just get to ripping these open. Looks like there's already 120 people in here, so here we go. This is box number 2 of break A, as we already did box number 1 in the preview video. So starting right now, looking for autographs and relics, and still trying to find the Vladdy Jr. short print card. Was not able to find him in the first preview. All right, so here we go. Oh, a $20 super chat starts things off from John Schmidt. Let me take this one and read this. John Schmidt says, gonna have to live vicariously through you tonight, Eric. My 2 cases arrived today, but no one was home to sign for them, so I'll have to wait till tomorrow. I hate that when that happens. Luckily, my wife is usually able to sign for me. Had a similar problem today with my cases, except they were delayed on UPS's end. So a few people did not get their cases today that I've heard of. So just, I guess, watch the break, and your cases will be here tomorrow. All right, so here we go. First pack, looking for, there's an Ozzy Albies Future Star card. Then we have a Delino DeShields. That's a 150. Austin wins. There's a $1.99 super chat from Tony Glass and a $10 super chat from Bill Seitz. Thank you, guys. Check these out real quick. Tyler Naquin and Matt Moore. Bill Seitz says, hey, Eric, I love new Tops breaks. Me too, Bill. Thank you very much. And Tony Glass says, I opened 2 boxes and got 1 Vladdy. So Tony, Bill, and John Schmidt, thank you very much to all of you guys. I hope you guys will check them out. Give them a sub, and I appreciate the super chats. M. Childress says, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hopefully you're having a great day. There's a Ted Williams 1954 Tops. Tim, you are in break G. I put you with the Tigers in break G. Unfortunately, I don't have enough cases to get to case G, so that'll be this weekend. Tim is the website statistician, runs the website that keeps track of all the hits. Trout the Beast says, MAGA got me, Angels in break B. That's news to me. Did not hear anything about that. So here is a powerful pair, Stanton and Judge. Peter O'Brien, Rainbow, Ian Kinsler. Miles Straw, Shohei Ohtani, the Gold Cup. And no auto there. What is the website? The website that I sell these breaks on is Patreon, but I linked them on eBay. Here's the next one. Dawel Lugo. Tatis Jr., I like that one a lot. And Gerard Dyson, I pointed that one out earlier. What does the Gold Cup mean? The Gold Cup is basically, it's a little award that Topps gives the best rookie at each position. So whoever had the best season at rookie for that position gets the gold cup each year. The Topps has been doing that for the longest time. Austin says, I'm in break D, right? I don't know if you are or not. I'd have to, I can't really check that out right now, but just go to your eBay purchases, Austin, and check it out. Peter Alonso is in this series. We should be finding him hopefully soon, as he's not a short print. Vince Velasquez gold. That is numbered 1348. Nate Jones, Nick Williams, Blandino, Salazar, and that's it for that one. Do you still go to batting practice? I haven't been to batting practice in over 3 weeks, Matthew. It's been a long time. I've just taken a lot of time off. I don't know if I'll go back. Kind of have an itch to go back. D. Porter says, with a $20 super chat, says, what a start to Yordan Alvarez's career, huh? Thank you, D. Porter, for that super chat. Really appreciate that. Yeah, 2 home runs in his first 2 games. I didn't show this, but I picked up a relic for $1 at the flea market from Yordan Alvarez. I forgot to bring it down when I filmed that video, but got a Yordan Alvarez relic. I don't know, probably worth like $10 after that start. Ivan Nova, Matt Harvey, Yusei Kikuchi rookie card. Here's a 150 Dominic Leone. What's the best pull of your life? I'm not sure. I've had a few good ones, a few one-of-ones, a Trout autograph, Shohei Ohtani one-of-one auto, Joey Gallo, Texas Rangers, barrels per plate appearance percentage, 11.4. This is one of those significant statistics. And it's numbered, by the way, 193 of 299. We got a couple super chats real quick. Waxbox Junkie says, uploaded my first video today. Thanks for being an inspiration. And Austin Farmer says, first time participating in a break. Excited. Thank you, both of you guys, Waxbox Junkie and Austin Farmer. I really appreciate that. Hope you guys will check out both of them by clicking on their super chat. Click go to channel and give them some subs. There's a Bryce Harper, by the way. He's hitting 250, 251 this year, I think Harper's hitting. Having still a rough season for being a $300 million man. Or should I say $330 million man. Mud Dog with a $5 super chat says, big fan, just became a Patreon and going to start doing an unboxing on my YouTube channel. Thanks for getting me back in the hobby. Mud Dog, thank you very much for that super chat. Hope you guys will check him out. And Pappy Tube with a $2 super chat. Really appreciate that. And there's Donald Blomdale. Donald, how's it going? Hope you guys will check out all the super chatters that come up as those colors in the chat. There's a Tom Glavine, 84 design. Isaac Galloway. This is break A, by the way. Very first one. We're doing A and B tonight. And then also, that will follow it up with Jumbo, D and E. C is not going to happen tonight just because the case didn't come in. Something just fell. Looks like a box shifted over there and almost knocked my light stand down. Got scared for a second. That would not be good. Clint Frazier, future star. There we go. There's an autograph there for the Pirates. Nick Birdie. Nick Birdie was a Rule 5 pick for the Buccos. He was one of their bullpen arms this year. Was doing pretty well, striking out a ton of guys. His strikeouts per 9 innings was super, super high. And unfortunately, Nick Birdie got injured. You might remember him crumpling to the ground about a month ago or so. Looked like he blew his arm out and his career was over, but it was more or less just a bicep issue. He should be back, hopefully, sometime this year. But it's a rookie card. It's a legacy of baseball. Nick Birdie. He's got some filthy stuff. Possible future closer a couple years down the road. 84 out of 150. And this one's going to our Pirates owner. Pirates are owned by, in this break A, they are owned by Luke S. Congratulations, Luke S. You've got the first hit of this live stream, Nick Birdie, and that is a pretty nice signature. So that goes in the hit pile along with the Ricky Henderson. And we have a Gary V's Top Entrepreneurs. Ian Kinsler is an entrepreneur. I'm kind of like intrigued by this set. Ian embodied this when he became co-owner of Warstick in 2017, marrying his passions for business and baseball. I don't know what Warstick is. Not only see, it doesn't really even tell us what war stick is. So I don't know. If you know what war stick is, let me know. I'm always interested in business and stuff like that. So war stick. JCA, welcome. So far we have 2 hits. Ricky Henderson game used bat and a Nick Birdie autograph. Always nice to get an autograph. By the way, I see a Randy Johnson rookie card coming up. Iconic cards. 1989 Topps, there it is. You probably have that card because there's so many made of it. 89 Topps is pretty common. You can still buy boxes of 89 Topps for a pretty decent amount. Warstick is a bat company. Okay, thank you for that info. Ian Kinsler. Ian Kinsler did not endear himself to the Petco faithful earlier this year when he flicked off the entire crowd after hitting a home run against the Pirates. But said he was doing it to his teammates, even though he was clearly doing it to the crowd. So I don't know about his anger management, but he's been a pretty good player for a long time. Oh, I hate it when these cards go back and forth like this. Ryan Presley. What do you think about Quinn Price? I don't know. I don't know anything about him, actually. Best flea market find or diamond in the rough? I'd have to think about that one. Chet Lemon's in the chat. Bryce Harper rookie card reprint. There's the back of it. Iconic cards. I like those iconic cards. Scott Kingery has been on fire ever since I released him from my fantasy team. Of course, as soon as I released him, he's been going off for like the past month. Remember Jerome Walton? Yes, I do. Jerome Walton, one of the hot rookies in 1989. I remember buying packs of 89 Bowman looking for Jerome Walton cards. And now that card is worth about 5 cents. How many Vladdy Juniors have I gotten so far? 0. This is only the second box, so that's what we're looking for. There's a Daniel Murphy. How many packs do you get? You get 24 packs per box. For the break, though, everyone just gets all of the cards from their team. Like whoever has the Cubs gets this Brandon Morrow along with every other Cubs card pulled. Hardball says, regrettable moves suck. Well, it happens. Jake Odorizzi was just a scrap heap pickup for me, too, and he's been one of the best pitchers in the American League this year, and I got him for nothing as a free agent. Ricky Jordan, I remember him. He was a hot rookie for the Phillies. People wanted his cards, too. 700 cards in this set. Yep, 350 and 350, and there's a nice Pete Alonso rookie card. Peter Alonso, there's the back of it, just in case you're curious. 36 home runs last year. Between Double-A and Triple-A. He is still mashing. 22 home runs. Heck, it might even be more now. Might have hit another one tonight. Peter Alonso. When's the next live, says Balin. I'm not sure. I'm going to do another break of Top Series 2 within the next few days. Might do a Fan Mail Friday live and give away cards. By the way, Fan Mail Friday Live giveaway winners, I just sent out all your stuff from the past couple weeks today. Fernando Tatis Jr. was the last pick of the draft. That's a nice one. Donald says, wish we had some places to go for video content. Washington can't find very much in the antique shops. A lot of the antique shops around here, too, they're pretty crappy. You just got to know where to go. I've been to quite a few antique stores that I just never uploaded the video from because it was all like old stuff. Vladdy Jr., by the way, he'll definitely be the staple in Topps Update. They're making it a little bit tougher to get him in Series 2. All right, here we go. Crazy what happened to David Ortiz. Yeah, that is very scary. David Ortiz was just minding his own business, and somebody got off a motorcycle out of nowhere, came up behind him at point-blank range and shot him right in the back and tried to rob him. Eloy Jimenez, rookie card. But luckily, it appears that Ortiz is going to be okay. He is stable and everything, so he lost part of his gallbladder. He lost part of his intestines, but he's going to be all right. So prayers go out to David Ortiz and his family. It's a scary, scary thing for him, but it looks like he's going to pull through. Who'd want to shoot Big Poppy, says Chet. Yeah, really. Whoever did it, hopefully they go to jail for a long time. Looks like we have a spammer. Layton Sports Cards, pretty desperate there. And he's blocked. Layton Sports Cards. That's if you're a pretty big company and you have to go in and start spamming, that's not a good look for you, man. 798 out of 219. I go into other breaks sometimes, and I'm afraid to even say anything because I don't want to look like I'm trying to take away from the break. And there you are, spamming the chat with those annoying texts. So Layton Sports Cards, I'd have to say, do not go to their channel at all now. So you might not want to come around here again because I'm just going to put you down. It's not the way to go about getting business. Next pack. Lonnie Chisenhall still hasn't appeared in the game yet. What happened with Joe Iphone and my brother? I don't know anything that happened there. Something happened with Joe Iphone and my brother? That's the first time I've ever heard about it. I know my brother had some issues last night with his live stream where he couldn't get it to start. We were all hanging out there waiting for him. Hey, look, we got Vladdy Jr. There it is. There's the short print. Vladdy Guerrero Jr. And like I said, this is a tougher one to get. So this is the most valuable of the 4 rookie cards. Vladdy Jr. short print. It's card number 700. I believe Alex Bregman also shares card number 700, although this one doesn't even have a number on it. A mess of things with a $5 super chat. Says, my buddy almost has enough subs for his giveaway. Go look for me and my kazoo in his vids and intro, Joe Nathan's Nation. A mess of things. Thank you very much. Picked a good time for the super chat right at one of the pinnacles of the break. Vladdy Jr., we were looking for that card. So that one's going to Timothy M. Congratulations, Timothy, on the Vladdy. And Austin Meadows. Ketel Marte. And we have this one, by the way. I mentioned this in the break. This is pretty interesting. The Shohei Ohtani card has the wrong date on the back. It says August 25th, 2108. That should be 2018. Apparently somebody was typing too fast. So keep an eye on that. Just see if it gets corrected. Usually error cards that don't get corrected like this aren't worth anything really. But if they correct it and change it, that's when you might start to see a little more value put on those cards. It all depends on how soon Topps catches the error and corrects it. Definitely a misprint. All right, next pack, Ozzie Smith, 84 Topps. Yeah, hopefully Ohtani's still alive in 2108. That would be pretty cool. He'd be probably like 120 years old. And here's our last pack of box number 2. We have a Willie Peralta in there. It's numbered 14 of 2009. The Chinese writing means fire. Okay, thanks. Good info there. I was wondering what that meant. Always nice to have people that know stuff that I don't. And hey, Layton Sports Cards back underneath a separate channel. Yep, nice try, buddy. That's really annoying. All right, here's our next one. Box number 3. Get the wrapping off here. A mess of things says, back to work, no stake in this break. Good luck. Thank you very much, a mess of things, for that $2 super chat. Hope you guys will go check him out. Dragon Fan Tim, if you're watching, make sure that just permanently block anyone that spams like that. I don't think my brother's in here yet. Matt Thames, another one from Layton Sports Cards. Box number 3. Apparently Layton Sports Cards is getting some of their customers or whatever to come in here. I don't know. JT Riddle. And you just lost a sub there. Trout the Beast is unsubbing from Layton for the spamming. It's not a cool thing to go and spam. Self-promotion like that, I mean, if you want to do self-promotion, by all means, go ahead and do a super chat, and I'll give you a nice shout out and everything. But when you just do something like that, it's just kind of annoying to everybody. Tyler Glass now, one of the ex-Buccos. Significant stats. Still wish that we had this guy. There's Dragon Fan Tim. I've got your cards sitting right somewhere around here. Yeah, they're right here, buddy. Dragon Fan Tim won these cards. Your address is on the front of this, so I don't want to show them, but there you go. They're sitting there. I'm just going to send them with all of your breaks. So when I send out your pro debut and your leather and lumber and all that, I'm just going to put those in there. But I sent out everyone else that didn't have anything waiting on. I sent all of your stuff out, all of you winners from Kahoot. Here's a nice Kevin Kramer. This is a rookie card. Trevor May again. By the way, is that Kramer numbered? It might be. It is not numbered. Looks like Tim, Dragon Fan Tim was on the block on that one. Thank you, Dragon Fan Tim. Wait till Chrome comes out. Yep, Chrome will be coming out soon. Here is our next one. We have a Trevor Richards Rainbow. Betances. AJ Minter, he was on my fantasy team too for a little while. I had to drop him. He had a really rough start to his season. Next pack, still looking for our third hit of the break. There's a Call McHugh. This is numbered 1681. Home Run Challenge. Those are always fun. I was really disappointed, by the way. I mentioned this in my preview video, how there's no MLB The Show codes in 2019 Top Series 2. For the past few years, Series 2 always had those MLB The Show codes. Heck, sometimes I would go and buy a blaster box just hoping to get like 2 of those or so. But now it kind of sucks that they don't have it in there. I wonder if there's been any reasoning as to why they got rid of that. Maybe had something to do with MLB The Show losing money from people buying stubs. I know that you could buy those cards, and they would go for a couple of dollars a piece, those codes. I was thinking, yeah, I'm going to finally be able to get back into MLB The Show because I'll probably have like a stack of like 50 codes. Willie Stargell, that is a nice short print. Check that one out. Willie Stargell, that one's definitely not part of the original base set. Balin, thank you very much. Here's the back of it. 431. That one's good. Pirates have had a pretty good break so far. Next pack, Giancarlo Stanton and Raisel Iglesias. Who do I think will win the home run derby, says Mr. Baseball? Well, you're asking pretty early. We don't even know who's in it yet, but I'm going to guess that Pete Alonso is going to be in it. And I guess that my guess is going to be he's going to win. They don't really usually announce who's going to be in it until usually like a week or two before the home run derby. But now they're giving $1 million to the winner. So I think a lot of the younger guys are going to want to be in there. So I think Peter Alonso definitely should be asked. I mean, he does have 22 home runs, so I'll take him. Hopefully it doesn't affect his season. Sometimes these guys do the home run derby, they're not the same the second half. Saw that with Aaron Judge a little bit, and Todd Frazier really took a dive with his 2015 performance. We got back-to-back Super Chats here. Let's check this out. We've got a $1.99 from Big Gains Gaming, says, thoughts on Seth Beer? I don't really know enough about Seth Beer to give you my thoughts on a Big Gains. Sorry about that. I'll have to do a little more research and let you know about that. But thank you for the super chat. And Jonathan H says, hey, Eric, didn't get to meet the collection seller tonight. Got some decent rookies today at a card shop. I'll post a vid. Plan on sending all but Seaver to you unless you don't need them. Thank you very much, Jonathan H. Can't wait for your reaction. Maybe I shouldn't check out the cards just so it's a surprise. But Jonathan H was planning on meeting somebody to buy a collection today, and I guess he didn't get a chance to meet him. Mike Trout rookie card. Congratulations, Trout the Beast. Thank you very much, Jonathan H. with the $20 super chat. I hope you'll click on that $20, click go to channel, and give him a sub. Jonathan H., great friend of the channel. And he's got the Texas Rangers in this particular break, and I think in a couple more. So I hope you get something good here. Yusei Kikuchi out of 150. Well, let's see what else. Pujols. Albert Pujols coming into the season had 633 home runs. I don't know if he's going to get to 700, though. Eloy Jimenez for the second time. What did you miss? We pulled one Vladdy so far, one Vladdy Jr., which is a short print. We pulled a Willie Stargell short print. We pulled a Nick Birdie autograph from the Buccos, and we pulled a Ricky Henderson bat. Usually with the hobby boxes, it's a little slower when it comes to hits because there's only one hit per box, and these boxes take like probably 10 to 15 minutes a piece to go through unless I do super rips. I'll probably do a super rip eventually once we find the hit in the box. Cleveland Card Connection, how's it going? This is still break A. Carter Sauce says, was Layton Sports Cards self-promoting? Yeah, Layton's came in here and the username Layton Sports Cards started just like spamming the heck out of us with go to Layton Sports Cards and spend money on breaks or whatever. Top entrepreneurs, Bryce Harper. Let's see what his company is. Basically, he invested in Blind Barber and launched a line of products that he developed. Blind Barber, that sounds like a company that I would not want to go to. Blind Barber, I would not trust them to cut my hair, but it's probably something not dealing with barbershops. Next one, we have Ballpark Evolution, the Triple H Metrodome, HHH Metrodome. I never got a chance to go there. I think that closed down in, I think the last year was 2009 or 29. 2009, I think was the last year. I might be wrong on that. We have an Albert Pujols Gold. That is numbered 1021. Shohei Ohtani pitching. Be interesting to see him get back up on the mound next year. Chad S says that wasn't the real Layton. That's good. Maybe just one of his subscribers trying to get him some money, but that's not the way to go about it once again. It's more or less annoying. Andre Dawson. Hernan Perez, David Hess. Someone said Layton's being set up. Well, if that's the case, Layton, I feel very sorry for you. Daniel Norris. Next pack. There's one of one breaks is a local Berg guy. You're doing a Bowman box break. That'd be pretty cool. I still haven't found any Bowman mega boxes. W. Voggs, how's it going? Fairfield's supposed to sponsor me, and they're supposed to send me out looking for mega boxes all over the place. But I have not received my specific instructions on that yet, so I'm still waiting. Hopefully that happens soon. There's a Lou Gehrig. That's an old iconic card from 1932. Pretty cool. Lou Gehrig. Would like to have that one in the personal collection. I didn't even know that card was in existence. Christian Vasquez. Exploring with the Nug. How's it going? Says, cool looking stream. Thanks, man. Brand new release today. There's Jameson Taillon. I don't know if he's going to even pitch again this year. He's on the 60-day DL. Adam Frazier. That is 23 of 50. 23 of 50. And we have Matt Kemp. Luke Voigt. Couple more breaks left or packs left to go in this box of break A. This is the halfway point of break A. Still looking for that autograph. And it's not in there. Why are the Pirates always wanting to fight? I don't know. It seems like they are always kind of in the middle of things. Unfortunately, the other night. They got into a fracas with the Braves. Hey, Dustin Pedroia. It's a bat relic. Dustin Pedroia might never play again. That's going to our Red Sox owner. Red Sox are owned by Jason C. If Dustin Pedroia's career ended today, I would say he would not be a Hall of Famer. He's had a great career, multiple-time World Series winner, but those knees just aren't working out for him anymore, unfortunately. Dustin Pedroia used to be known as the Laser Show when he used to line balls all over the place. And pretty cool. One of one says you got the same relic today. Game-used memorabilia, Dustin Pedroia. They're putting pieces of the bat in cards now. Yep, so far we've pulled 2 relics. Both have been bats, which that's cool. Jerseys, they did jerseys a lot in recent years, so I'm fine with not getting too many jerseys unless it's like a large patch. I wouldn't mind to have a large patch. But bats are pretty cool. Colton Wong, this is a gold 532. No way Pedroia Hall of Fame. Yep, that's what I said. I'm sure some Red Sox fans would disagree. I do think that David Ortiz should be a Hall of Famer. Of course, David Ortiz was named on the Mitchell Report in 2003, so he has been linked to steroids. That's going to hurt him. But David Ortiz, the best designated hitter of all time. There's a Dennis Eckersley rookie card, iconic card from 1976 Topps. Pretty cool. Always like the how they honor those cool cards. What's a super break? A super break, I call them super rips. That's when I just take all the packs and open them at once, and then I look through them all at once as well. It just saves a little bit of time. This is our last pack in this box. There's that fire card again. Any MLB The Show cards? Nope, they did away with that. 1971 Topps Burt Bly 11. That's a nice one. 150. These black border cards are tough to keep in good shape. Even now, fresh out of a pack, it's got a little touch of white on that corner. I don't know if you can see that. That was the bugaboo about 71 Topps. Pretty much impossible to find a 71 Topps in PSA 10 condition because those blasted black corners. There's a $10 super chat from Jonathan H. So while I set up for the next one, let's check this out. Jonathan H. says, Fan Mail Friday this week has 2 separate packages, not the rookies. If you want for next Fan Mail Friday, I have Puckett Fleer, Reigns Topps, Harold Baines Fleer, Matty Alou Topps. If you want them for your PC, I'll send them for next Fan Mail Friday. Jonathan H., thank you very much. Really appreciate that. I mean, only send me cards that you don't want in your personal collection. I would never want to request specific cards from anybody. But thank you very much for that $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Thanks for the support. And I hope you guys will go check out Jonathan H's channel. And next up, we have box number 4 in this break. Next year will be Heritage 71 design. That's right. They did 70 Topps this year, so 71's up next for Topps Heritage. Hopefully next year they do a better job with Topps Heritage. Topps Heritage this year was, I mean, it was okay at first. When it first came out, it was cool, but after doing breaks, multiple cases of it, it just seemed like there was so many relics that it just got to be a little bit old, and the autographs weren't that good. A says, I can hook you up with game-used equipment. A, thank you very much. You must have the hookup. Maybe you know a clubhouse attendant or something. Where do you score all these boxes from? These boxes were bought from Diamond Cards. It's a website. Their jumbo cases, I think, are $6.90 right now, and I forget what the hobby boxes are. Probably about $100 more than that. Hobby are usually a little more expensive, but I personally prefer the jumbo boxes just because there's more hits. In a hobby case, you get 12 guaranteed hits, 1 per box. In a jumbo case, there's Pete Alonso again, by the way. You get 18. More hits. Although, granted, 6 of those hits are usually manufactured package or relics. Not a big fan of the manufactured ones. Jumbo is smashing the hobby box case. Well, I cannot wait to do Jumbo next after we're done with this case. Do have a case of those coming up after about 7 or 8 more boxes. All right, here is our Eddie Murray, 1978. By the way, I'm doing a Throwback Thursday 78 baseball card exchange authenticated box coming up soon. Pee Wee Reese, by the way, short print. That's worth something. Anytime you see these cards, these older players, Those short prints usually, they can go for up to like $50 to $100 sometimes, depending on who it is. Eloy Jimenez again. Joshua Davis says, you're going to have fun sorting all these cards. Yep, luckily it's the summer, so I have lots of free time. So that's what I'll be doing. There's a Lou Gehrig again. Check out that one. Iconic card. 1951 Topps Connie Mack All-Stars. That's pretty cool. It's our second Lou Gehrig iconic card. Yeah, 1978. It took me, Joseph, it took me so many months to find one that's BBCE. I've seen a couple that weren't authenticated, which I want to stay away from those. A Mess of Things with a $2 Super Chat says, don't mind the MFG, but shouldn't count as a hit. Doesn't mind the manufactured, but it shouldn't count as a hit. I agree. Those manufactured relics kind of annoy me. But yeah, 78 Topps. Finally found a baseball card exchange authenticated box. Really excited about doing that. We're gonna do that on June 20th. Those are for sale right now on my Patreon page. I think there's still a few packs left. Most expensive box I ever bought. And I might even eclipse that because I finally found a box of 77 Topps baseball card exchange authenticated box. It's on eBay right now. Don't bid against me, but I'm going to be looking at buying that one as well. Hopefully, if I can get it for less than $4 grand. There's a 357 Maga says, I have 2 spots in break B and 2 in break E. Please give Micah the Angels in break B jumbo. Break B 357 Maga. Just send me a thank you for that, but send me something from your official eBay account so I can verify that. And SoCal Box Breaks, great opening at 250 subs. I'm giving away a 1987 Topps Wax Pack sealed case. SoCal Box Breaks, that is a really awesome prize. 1987 Topps Wax Pack sealed case. Those go for about $200 a piece. If you go on eBay right now and you look up 1987 Topps Wax case, probably about $200 to $250. Awesome giveaway, and plus that's going to cost you like probably like $60 or more to ship that heavy thing. Those things weigh a lot. Those old cases, 20 boxes, especially 87, 20 boxes, 36 packs, 17 cards per pack in 87 Topps. Yep, those are definitely going to be heavy. So that's a great giveaway. I hope you guys will check out SoCal Box Breaks and also 357 Maga. Just, again, make sure that you send me what you just told me, 357 Maga, and also send me Micah's address. I'm going to need that in the eBay official communication exchange. Mike Montgomery. Apparently Micah wants me to rush through these faster. Says the pace of the break is slow. I could go a lot faster, but then paying customers might not like that because they might like to see their cards. Aaron Judge. I'm not one of the commercial breakers that just rush through each pack as fast as they can, unfortunately. If I was, I'd be able to do a lot more breaks, I guess. Some breakers just go like this, boom, on to the next one. But I like to at least go through every single card. Here's a Mark McGwire Black, 1984. Imagine if this was the design that 84 Topps had used. That would be pretty crazy. I would not like that. Those cards would be tough to care for. This is out of 299, 105 out of 299. And by the way, did you know that Mark McGwire was into acting? That's pretty interesting. I wonder if he has any credits on his IMDb page. That's where all the actors have an IMDb showing all of their works of art. I like that McGwire card, though. I wouldn't like it if that was the real Topps design. I don't like those black borders. Any Vlads pulled yet? Yeah, we have one Vladdy so far. Seems to be about 1 in every 2 boxes. There's a King Felix. We'll have to see how much longer his career lasts. He's been going downhill steadily for the past few years. Not so much of a king anymore. It's like a 5th starter now. John says, I was at a break last week that went so fast I didn't see a single card for my team. And I ended up with 7 cards. Yeah, but some people like that. Some people are into just the hits. And those people that are into just the hits probably like the big-time breakers. I don't consider myself a big-time breaker. I consider myself just almost like one of you guys, I guess. More or less a fan of the cards. Next pack. I don't think we've pulled our hit out of this one yet, so a price for a 78 Topps pack is $65, and we're doing cello packs. So cello packs, you get double the cards. I think it's 29 cards per pack instead of 15. A $65 pack. I wouldn't want to buy a 78 Topps pack unless I knew it was authenticated. So it would either have to be like in a slab as being authenticated or straight from a box that I saw opened. I'll have to show you that whenever I receive the, maybe I'll show that tomorrow on Throwback Thursday. I'll show you that. A mess of things says long breaks mean more super chats. Bwahaha. Thank you very much. Bob Feller, 1952 Topps. Tom, how's it going? Tom A's in the chat, loves his Red Sox. Jason Castro. Where do you get all your cards? To be honest with you, all the cases that I got for Series 2, I got from probably 5 different places. McGuire has an IMDb as an actor from Mad About You. Is that his only entry? So maybe he'll get some more in the offseason. But IMDb, if anyone appeared in any show at any time, they have a credit there, which is pretty cool. Haley, how's it going? Haley Davenport loves her Brewers. Welcome to the chat. And Lone Star is here. Lone Star Legend Sports Cards with over 1,000 subs now. There's Charles, who was sad last time we talked about McCutcheon. 1644, Kurt Suzuki. Tim says yes, and he played Mark McGuire. So not too much acting skills required when you are playing yourself. There's JB's. Julian, how's it going? Cleveland Card Connection says, I would label you the entertainment breaker. Cleveland, thank you very much. Triple C, make sure you check him out as he's on a quest to get to 1,000 subs. Hopefully he gets there within the next month or two so you can start streaming from your phone. It's always a nice plateau. Get to 1,000 subs. You get a few perks with getting to 1,000. There's Jung Ho again. Get to stream from your phone again. You get to, what else you get to do with 1,000? You can receive super chats, so you can get a little bit of extra support. And the most important thing is you can start putting ads in your videos so you can start getting paid for all your work. I know that's got to be annoying to make content and not get paid for it, so hopefully you get there soon, Triple C. And Giancarlo, he should be back shortly. He's been on the DL for a long time. Fredhead says, hello, my first live break. Fredhead, thank you very much. And somebody just bought a 1978 Topps pack. Jason C, thank you for buying that. Jason C, I hope you find, there's a Tatis. 78 Topps set is pretty crazy. Eddie Murray rookie card is the best one in there. That card recently sold for $17,000 as a PSA 10. It is sold for as high as $34,000, I think I saw. And there's some other great cards in 78 Topps also. The Alan Trammell and Paul Molitor dual rookie. They're both on the same card. I don't think I've seen a PSA 10 of that. I don't even know what that would go for. PSA 9 goes for about $1,000, $1,251. And also Jack Morris rookie cards in there. And the Nolan Ryan's in there as well. It's not a rookie, but the Nolan Ryan is pretty cool. Have you pulled a Vlad yet? Yep, we pulled one Vlad so far. Cleveland Card Connection. You got a home run derby ticket. I'm jealous. Cleveland Card Connection, if you're not too bashful about the details, where are you sitting? You can just tell me the general location, like bleachers or upper deck. And how much did you pay? Just so I know that I'm not getting ripped off, because I would like to go to the home run derby also. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but we shall see. My hand's starting to feel a little bit better. One of the main reasons I quit ball hawking for a month was my left hand. I'm pretty much convinced that I had a broken bone in my hand. Tom Seaver relic. How about that? Tom Seaver. Tom Seaver. It is a jersey relic. It's game used. Tom Seaver is a Hall of Famer, and he was in the news probably about a month or two ago because we're not going to see Tom Seaver again. He has dementia, and he's retired from all public appearances. But that is a nice one. Check out the back. Game used Tom Seaver. So I like these relics so far. I like it when they're doing the older players. I'm a big fan of older players and Hall of Famers like that, so I like this kind of stuff, Topps. So Tom Seaver with the Mets, that one's going to James S. James S., congratulations on the Tom Seaver. Cleveland Card Connection says, got a standing room only to Rome behind the bullpens. It was freaking $300 after fees. That is super expensive. $300 for standing room only. Well, if you want to be behind the bullpens, make sure you get there early, because I know for the World Series, whenever I would go, that people would line up with standing room and they would literally run to the rail behind the bullpen so they could claim that spot. Also, you could get some home runs up there. I've seen home runs land there before, so it's possible that a big bopper could reach you. If you have a standing room only ticket for Cleveland, another good spot is just to go out to the home run porch over in left field. We'll have to make a video from there, Triple C. That'd be cool if you did a live stream or something from there, or even just a standalone video, just recorded the action out there. If I go, I'll definitely be doing something like that. I would want to be somewhere in home run territory, though. Left field is going to be pretty much a disaster. Those bleachers are pretty treacherous when they're crowded up, so I don't know if I'd want to be in left field. All right, that's it for that box. A Mess of Things with a $2 super chat says, if A's owner doesn't want Ricky Henderson's relic, my address is ... I don't know. I'm sure he's going to want it. He might be willing to part with it for a price, maybe. All right, next box. So far, we've opened 3 boxes and pulled 1 Vladdy. The Vladdy's a short print. We've pulled 1 of them, so hopefully we find some more. Is the Vladdy Jr. SP a case hit? I'm not sure if there's only 1 per case. We'll get a good idea after we open all these boxes. Almost halfway through the case. Dragon Fan Tim says, you're going to donate all of the Daniel Norris cards to me? Well, you're going to probably get like 5 to 7 of them, so I'll keep, how about 1? Thank you very much for the donation. I'd be good with just 1, and you can have the rest. Some people like these breaks because they put together team sets with all their extras. Is the Vlad Jr. his rookie card? Yes, it is. It has a nice rookie card logo on it, and it's a short print. I don't know if it's a short print or a super short print. I guess we'll find out. If we don't find any more, then I'll assume it's a super short print. Aaron K., thanks for stopping in. What's the best hit so far? We have a Tom Seaver game use jersey. We have a Dustin Pedroia bat. We have a Nick Birdie autograph, and we have a Ricky Henderson bat relic. So those are the 4 hits so far. We're looking for our 5th one. In this box, there's a Mookie Betts, significant statistics, hitting with XW, OBA. It's one of those advanced stats. There's a Tyler Mahle. Alex Avila, Max Kepler, who hit 3 home runs about a week or 2 ago against Trevor Bauer. Lidsman says, I really think the breaks could even be a little slower. Definitely, I could go slower. But I try to go at like a medium pace. I know some of you like me to go quick and some of you like me to go slow. So I try to go in the middle. If it was a super short print, would it have to be numbered? I don't know about that. Top Series 2. 2 super short print variations, which are 1 in a 589 hobby and 1 in 123 jumbo. We already pulled a Stargell's short print and a Pee Wee Reese short print as well. Can't forget about those. Those are pretty much hits. In fact, those are probably worth more than the relics. I don't know what the Stargell goes for, but I bet you could go on eBay right now and find one for at least 20, 30, 40 bucks. Pete Alonso, I think that's the 3rd one that we've seen. JT says I should read the back of every card. We would be here all night. W. Vox says, have you watched any of my videos recently? The most recent one I saw was you opening the Bowman pack that I sent you. I was hoping that you were going to find the Wander Franco 1367 for the Nate Jones. Fortunately, you didn't find it, though. Those Bowman packs are tough to find. Everyone's still looking for Wander. Next pack. Preston wants a shot of the floor at the end of the stream. You wouldn't be able to see the floor, that's for sure. It's a Rainbow, Aramis Garcia, Taylor Ward out of 150. When are you doing a 24-hour break? That's a pretty crazy idea. I floated that idea out there, but I don't know if I would be able to last 24 hours. TMHD says I have 6 Francos. Pee Wee Reese pulled already? Yeah, we pulled the Pee Wee Reese short print. That was either the last box or the box before. There's an Alex Bregman. Your brother said you invented fantasy baseball. Is that true? I don't want to say I invented it, but a lot of the things that you see with fantasy baseball, I came up with right now. Back when I was, I don't know, I'll tell you the story about how I quote-unquote invented fantasy baseball. Back when I was about 12, we had a baseball game called Tony La Russa 2, and you could type in players. So we used to start by having a draft, and I would type up every player from every team and give them a price. So they all had a value with them, and then I would give us a budget, and we would draft our teams based on how good the players were. So, and then I would type all the players in, and they would all have ratings based on their statistics. Ratings from 1 to 12 based on like speed, power, contact, all that stuff. Bryce Harper, again. And then after we get our teams, we would play the computer, like all the I think it was 92 was the first year we did this. So I was 11 years old, I think, when we started this. We'd play all the teams on the computer, and to make our teams better, we could trade with each other, or what most of us did was we would just do free agency, David Fletcher, and I would have that draft list. I would change all the prices and convert them to money. So people would actually pay money for certain players. So, for example, if you wanted to pick up Yusei Kikuchi, he was like $2, for example. You'd put $2 into the pot, and I would type him in on your team. And we ended up doing that for years. Every season, it was always a big thing. Me, Joe, who was in my brother's break last night, and my brother were the three main people that were always in it, but we had some other neighborhood kids in there from now and again. There's a Jacoby Ellsbury. This is a black, so this is going to be numbered out of 67. 61 of 67. Very nice. Don Barry says, if you're willing to do a 24-hour stream, I will provide all the cases for you to open. Thank you very much, Don Barry. Don Barry, as you might recall, for Fan Mail Friday, a month or two ago, sent 86 tops, 87 tops, 88 tops, 89 tops, and 90 tops rack cases. We did 2 of them, and the other ones, I was going to do those soon. I gave them to my brother to do on his channel, and I think I gave those to him maybe like 2 weeks ago. Still waiting for him to do those. I said that we could both do them together. 43 out of 76, but he could do them on his channel to get all of the super chats and keep the super chats for himself and get the ad revenue. Just because I've just been doing some of the newer stuff recently. But if he doesn't do them, I will take them back and do them once there is a down week without a release. Always seems like there's something throughout the summer. Next week we have 2019 Topps Museum Collection, which I bought 2 cases of that. Ran me almost $5,000 for those 2, so I hope they're good. Monty Irvin. A 24-hour break, the end of the year break featuring all the products that were released, says Hardball. That's not a bad idea. Buy 1 case of everything from 2019. There's a lot of releases, though. We might end up being more than 24 hours. Really looking forward to Museum Collection. I'm waiting for the checklist to come out. There's only 100 cards in the base set, and I'm afraid if I start selling them now, that some teams might not have any players in there, and then that's going to really stink. If that happens, I always give refunds. Eloy Jimenez, if you don't get a card in one of my breaks, you get a refund. I was looking over the 2018 checklist, and I noticed the Marlins had 0 cards in there. Yankees had like 50,000 cards in that set. So I'm waiting for the checklist. I would have liked to have listed Museum Collection today because there's a special going on eBay where if you buy something on eBay right now, you get 13% backs. 13% bucks back. Michael Smith says most breakers don't give refunds. Yeah, a lot of breakers, unfortunately, will just send you a signed index card of themselves, which is kind of lame. But if you don't get a card in a break, you automatically get a refund. So a lot of my prices are based off of how many cards are in the set. So for example, when we did trying to think of one that I gave refunds in Inception, I end up usually giving like 2 or 3 refunds per case of that. And usually the ones that I was refunding were the cards that only had like 1 or 2 in the base set anyway, and usually I wasn't charging that much for those anyhow, so it's no big deal. It's just the right thing to do. You should sell museum by the pack. 4 per box. 1 hit per pack, says Gary. I'm thinking about it. I don't know exactly how I want to do that. If I was selling it now, like if I was putting it on sale tonight, that's probably what I would do. That's what I did with leather and lumber. I did it by division and also by the pack, just because for leather and lumber, I didn't even see the checklist until after the product came out, which was annoying. Took them forever to put out their checklist. You would think that you would want to have that checklist out ahead of time. This one feels thick because there's a relic in there. It's a nice thick relic. Trip Hook says, when's your next break? My next break is going to be tomorrow. It's just going to be a standalone Throwback Thursday, 82 Fleer. Sandy Koufax. It is a manufactured relic. I always hate these. It's a nice, heavy commemorative medallion, but I think eventually if enough of you complain to Topps, they'll get rid of these. Because I bet you if I put a poll up right now, should Topps get rid of commemorative relics and manufactured relics, yes or no? I bet you'd be over 90% yes. These are cool if you're buying a blaster box for like 20 bucks, but if you're buying a hobby box for like $65 or more, not that cool. At least it's numbered 30 out of 50. That one goes to the Dodgers. Dodgers are owned by Chris C. Chris, congratulations on that. Also, congrats on the Pee Wee Reese. That was your best card of the break so far, in my opinion. But you got the Koufax. Rip through these last ones. Oh, Gary says museum checklist is now listed on Cardboard Connection for 2019. I checked earlier today when I was listing the Throwback Thursdays and the rest of 2019 Topps, and it wasn't up. A just said something, and it's disappeared so quickly. I can get you some batting gloves and a bat. Please read. Please read. A, that would be awesome. I've only ever received 1 pair of batting gloves from Dalton Pompey. Threw them to me when he was coming off the field after batting practice in Cleveland. Never received a bat, though, at least that I got myself. Tony Black sent me a bat, a minor league broken bat for Fan Mail Friday back in November, I think it was. Let's check out the rest of these. I just ripped down through the rest of those packs since they were all going to be non-hits. I always hate how these cards are going back and forth. There's Chasing Donnie Baseball. Says, good luck to everyone tonight. Glad you got some of your cases, Eric. Chasing Donnie Baseball had the same issue where he's doing a break of 2019 Topps Series 2. And he did not receive his cases today either. So a few of us not get our cases. At least I got some of them. Good thing I bought from multiple buyers. Otherwise, the break would have to be completely delayed. As of right now, it's just partially delayed. All right, let's see. There's Cody Bellinger. I haven't seen any vintage stock yet. I don't know if they're doing vintage stock in Series 2 or not. Vintage stock has the vintage logo on it, and it's like a different stock. It's like the older cardboard. Do you have any Yogi Berra cards, asks Ian. No, but I saw 54 Topps for 25 bucks at the flea market. I passed on it, though, because there was a slight crease. You might remember my brother was looking at it. Probably, I don't know, a week ago or so, whenever we went to the flea market. I think I put that in there. He ended up not buying it because of the crease. But I don't personally have any Yogis in my collection. Truth Seekers Jason says, did you get my package, Jabs? To be honest with you, I got a few packages for this week's Fan Mail Friday, and I haven't looked at the names yet. Usually they just give them to me in like a big container. I think they call it a hod. And I really don't even really look at them until maybe like an hour before. So I think I might have saw something from Jason. Your last name starts with a T, doesn't it? I think I did see something from you. I think it might have been on top. So thank you very much for the Fan Mail Friday submission. And we're on to our last box of break A. Last box. This is box number 6. These are half case breaks, so there's 12 total boxes per hobby case, so you get 6 in each one of these. I got 2 hobby cases that I ordered. The other one will be here tomorrow. Gary says there's an Aaron Koufax duel in the museum. That would be an epic pull. I have 2 cases, and I'm working on getting some more because there's going to be some crazy stuff in museum. At that price, you would expect them to really beef up the product a bit. Is there a video that explains everything going on here? That's a great question. My wife always says I should make a video explaining the breaks, like in FAQ, about how you get into the breaks and all that stuff. Dr. Card Lecter says, you're my boy Blue. Thank you very much. Dr. Card Lecter, hope you'll check him out. Vladdy Jr., there's our second Vladdy Jr. hit. That's going in the hit pile. So roughly 1 out of every 3 boxes is what we've seen. This is our 6th box that we've opened. And that is our second Vladdy Jr. How do you do Fan Mail Friday? Usually I just open it up, your packages, and thank you guys. And then I pick out some of the better cards and give them away. Usually 10 cards per Fan Mail Friday. I'm thinking about maybe doing something like my brother does. My brother gives away cards based on how much money people super chat, but I was thinking about doing something a little different. Maybe giving away cards based on how many likes the video gets. That way it doesn't cost you any money and cause you to have some engagement with the video. The more likes you give a video, the better it does. So I figured, I don't know, that'd be a nice way to maybe get a couple extra views and not have you pay the price for it and give you some more cards back. Steel City Slammers, Faces of the Franchise, there's the Indians. Nate Jones, Nick Williams. Having a rough year. I was wondering what the heck happened to Nick Williams, but I guess he's struggling a bit this year. David Freese. A lot of you probably hate David Freese if you're Texas Rangers fans. Robert Bennett says, thanks for the baseball and cards, Jabs. Robert, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for your Fan Mail Friday submission. Sorry it took me so long to respond to you. So I'm glad that everything made it there. I think yours was the one I had to like really do some sleuthing to figure out your address, because when I opened your package, I like cut right through the return address and it was all ripped to pieces. And I could see your town, but I couldn't really read your street. So I had to do some sleuthing to figure out. Next, Yusei Kikuchi, Dennis Santana, Bryce Harper, Luke Voigt. Matt Hurst has a sealed box of 93 Fleer Ultra and 93 Leaf. Pay for shipping and they're yours. Matt Hurst, hit me up, man. I will pay for those tonight. I do not have any 93 Leaf or 97 Ultra, so you can probably fit both of those in, I don't know if you could fit both those in a Regional Box A. Regional A is the way to go, man. If you're sending boxes, look at this, Chipper Jones short print. Chipper Jones short print. There he is reading in the clubhouse. You can tell that's from the 90s. Look at all those old 90s clothes stuffed into those lockers. And that nice plaid couch. Joseph just brought the Stargell short print for $6. That's a pretty good deal. I'd say you got a great deal on that. Sometimes these short prints go for like 20, 30, 40 bucks. Chipper Jones short print like that one with the 90s couch. I probably should start throwing these short prints in the hit pile. I don't think I did that with Reese and Stargell. Whenever they come up again when I'm sorting these, I'll sleeve them up for you. And Fernando Rodney. By the way, Fernando Rodney is the oldest player in the majors. I think he's 41 years old. Kyle Cooper says, I'm still salty about losing the World Series thanks to David Freese. Yep, Neftali, who's on the mound? Neftali Felice when that happened. Nelly Cruz with his terrible range could not track that ball down. I'm sure you still have nightmares about that. How do you know if it's a short print? Well, there's codes on the bottom. So see these numbers on the bottom. This one ends in 962. If they end in 962, they're regular cards. If they don't, they're short prints. Bigian says, how can we win cards? Bigian, thanks for your participation. These cards are all part of a paid break, so these cards are all owned by other people. I can't give these away. But if you want to win cards, check out my Friday live stream, Fan Mail Friday, and I'll be giving away lots of cards then. I usually take some of the best cards that people send me and put them into a pile to give them away. Liam Kidd says, what's your P.O. box? just check out the description of most of my videos, and it's usually down there at the very bottom. Chasing Donnie Baseball says, I have a terrific thanks for 500 dual giveaway Friday night. Check channel after Jabs break. Chasing Donnie Baseball with the $5 super chat, and he's giving away. I know that you're giving away. Let's see here. I was watching your channel just yesterday. Lonnie Chisenhall. You're giving away a Tier 1 2019 Tier 1 sealed box. Looks like you might have another one in store. That's pretty awesome. Hope you guys will check out Chasing Donnie Baseball. I forget what those Tier 1 boxes go for, but I want to say they're at least, what, $120 or so. Mike, I'm not going to do any changes in the break right now. If somebody wants to send you their cards, that would have to be done after the break. I'm not going to have time to stop and go through my eBay messages to make changes like that. Just kind of kills the flow of it. But whoever said, I think you said 357 MAGA, and they need to send me that from their eBay account, just so it's not some random person that just put in that name and is working to steal cards away from somebody else. Mark Melanson, by the way. That is 1908 out of 2019. George Springer. We got a Velasquez here. Yandy Diaz, Peter Alonso. Gotta get used to calling him Pete Alonso. I think that's the fourth one we've pulled. Bronco Devil says, what's with the color with $5? That's called a super chat. Basically, if you have a content creator that you like and you want to give them a little more extra support, there's a Whitey Ford iconic card. You click on that $sign next to the chat box where you type in your chats in the live stream, and you can donate money. It's almost the same as like buying an app. You can choose anywhere from like 99 cents all the way up to like $500, I think is the biggest it can go to. And then it comes up as a color, and then I always read them off and take extra time reading those because I appreciate the support. There's a Alex Bregman. What's his entrepreneur thing here? It says he is one of the game's first YouTubers. That is right. Alex Bregman is a YouTuber. He doesn't post at all really during the on season. There's Max Power Baseball with a $2 super chat. He says, enjoying the break. Let's get some more hits. I agree, Max Power Baseball. I hope you guys will check out Max Power. Unfortunately, these are hobby boxes. So with hobby boxes, there's only one hit per box. And hopefully, once we get jumbo, that's when you're going to start seeing a lot more hits. I prefer jumbo over hobby. Hey, Nicholas T, thank you very much. Nicholas T, I just got the notification that you bought into our 1978 Baseball Card Exchange authenticated cello box break. Really hope you find one of those big 3 cards. I picked up 10 Magic Touches yesterday. Basically, any of those 3 rookie cards we pull, or the Nolan Ryan, that's going straight in a 1-touch. I think I call them Magic Touches. They're 1-touches. They're magnetic 1-touches. Let's see what else we have coming up here. Roberto Perez, just heard him on MLB Network today doing an interview. Almost done with break A. Chris Holmes found the $5 pharmacy boxes. That's pretty cool. Yeah, 1-touch. I almost want to say magnetic 1-touches, and I just kind of combined it all. Paul, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing 1982 Fleer, and then 1978 Topps is going to be next Thursday. I figured we would do something bigger for my 30,000 subscriber celebration. That'll probably be, hopefully we get there by next week sometime, by Thursday. I think we're like 500 away or so. That's a nice round number, 30K. Thank you very much to every single one of you that have hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Really appreciate your support. Even if you can't watch every video. Ryan Sandberg. How much is one box of these? It depends on what local card store you go to. I would... See, I bought them by the case, so I can't really say by the box. I want to say like 65 bucks. 357 Maggot says, Eric, how many cards do you get in that 78 break if you buy a spot? Well, I'm selling it by the cello pack. So I'm trying to think, 78 top sell. I want to say there's 29 cards per pack or so. I have to do some research, but you know, cello packs are usually about double what a regular wax pack is. There's 24 packs in the box. And that's the only time I've ever come across a 78 baseball card exchange authenticated box. So luckily I was able to get it off somebody that you can't find it on eBay. The last one that sold on eBay was like, I think 1,800, 15 to 1,800. And it was not authenticated at all. It was just a regular open box. Charlie Culberson out of 67, so I wouldn't want to test that. But one of my I don't know, suppliers or whatever you want to call it, that has sold me authenticated boxes before, told me he had a box, so he sold it to me. Preston Sports says Linda W is the GOAT, greatest of all time. Yep, she is. If we're talking about hits, she definitely is. Linda and Bob. And we have our next hit. It is a Michael Conforto. So 2 Mets hits. We had a Tom Seaver earlier. Now we get a Michael Conforto game-used pinstripe jersey. Michael Conforto, that one's going to our Mets owner, James S. James S, you have another hit. Pretty good choice there, James S, with the Mets. You got 4 Peter Launces, I think, and you got 2 nice hits. So congratulations on your Conforto. And that's going to wrap it up. We only have 2 more packs here. Don Barry says, I need to send you an email. It's time sensitive. Okay. I'll make sure I check my email tonight because somebody sent me a message earlier about me wanting to buy some old 90s boxes. If you're still here, my email is thejabsfam@gmail.com. I'll pay for the shipping. Pro Stock Cards with a $5 super chat says, thanks for getting me back into cards. Loving this break. Would love help getting some subs. Pro Stock, thank you very much for the super chat. Hope you guys will check him out. Just click the color there. Click go to channel. Give him a sub. Roberto Clemente, that's his last ever card, 73 tops. And we have another super chat here. There's a Manny Machado. From Jacob Poor. Says, love your channel. Just got a graded Mookie Betts. Congrats on the bets. And thank you for the super chat. And I hope you guys will check him out as well. And that's it for the first half. Let's just recap those hits for you out of the first half of the break. These were 6 boxes worth of hits. I Collect Baseball. How's it going? We have Michael Conforto. We had a Chipper Jones short print. We had a Vladdy Jr. rookie card. We had this manufactured medallion. Pablo Reyes, numbered out of 76. Jacoby Ellsbury out of 67. Tom Seaver, game used. Dustin Pedroia, game used bat. Another Vladdy. We got 2 Vladdies. And the Ricky Henderson bat relic, game used. So those were the hits out of the first part of the break. I call this break A. Let me just clean up all these base cards and put them in a 5,000 count box. And then we'll do the other boxes. And then we also have a jumbo case after this. We did have a Nick Birdie. Did I skip the Birdie? Where did Birdie go? Oh, Birdie was sticking. Birdie was kind of sticking a little bit there. Nick Birdie, almost forgot that. That was our autograph. Nick Birdie. 1 auto, Nick Birdie. Rule 5, pick for the Pirates. A says, can you read my last comment, please? Sorry, A. These comments go by so quick on my phone. Only 2 to 3 of them fit on the screen at once, so they get bumped off pretty quick. If you really want me to respond to it, just, I guess, keep trying. And eventually, I will see it. Right now, I'm bending down, putting cards in a box. So, all right, break A is in the books. Looks like it was roughly a little over 2,000 cards. 2,000 and some change. Filling up over two full rows there. I always like to write A on the box, just so I know that that's who gets those cards. Time to move on. Second half of the break, the hobby break. These are all the people in it. Paul Z's got the Angels, and Paul Z said that those Angels are going to Micah, so that won't be official until I read it from the official Paul Z eBay account. Giants go to Linda W. She's in there, looks like, 1 time. And these are the rest of the people. Jonathan H. has the Rangers. CD Spencer with a $2 super chat says, was able to get St. Louis and break N. Cannot wait. Yeah, that's in the jumbo one as well. Looking forward to doing jumbo. Do I have any spots left in the Nolan rookie card break? Nolan rookie card 68 tops. The break that I was talking about is 78 tops. And the Nolan Ryan 78 Topps card, if it's graded, is still worth several $1,000s if you can get a PSA 10. I want to say like $4,000 it went for, so I'm not sure about that. Let's get this box opened up. All right, 6 more of these boxes. I might pick it up a little bit now. Usually when I do a break, the first break or so I go pretty slow. And then as we move along, I can go a little bit faster just because we've already seen a lot of the base cards and I've already told you some stories and stuff about certain players. We have a super chat there from 618 Sports Cards. Says Series 2 Jumbo Case and Prism later. Great break so far as always. Closing on 100 subs. Hopefully get there soon. 618 Sports Cards. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Hope you guys will check him out. Check out his Jumbo and Prism breaks. King Arthur Baseball, how's it going? All right, so now we are on the second half of the break. I really hate how Topps has these going every which way. That always slows me down. I don't know if I should even bother like switching them around for you. I don't know if that would annoy people, like looking at cards upside down like this DJ Stewart. Delano to Shields. Giolito's been really good this year. Charles, why are you sad? Are you still sad about the McCutcheon injury? Can you sell me some hits or nice numbered cards for the batting gloves? Or can you send me some hits or numbered cards for the batting gloves? Because I don't have many good cards and I can't afford to buy better cards. Yeah, I'd be interested to know exactly what the batting gloves are. You'll have to send me a picture of them. Just thejabsfam@gmail.com. Like, I don't want to send you like really like valuable autographs if it's just like some non-game used gloves. So if they have like a an actual sticker on there that I could see, I could definitely use those. Probably send them on to someone for a Fan Mail Friday response. Are you going to do wiffle ball? I hope so. My hand is almost back to usability, I guess. I don't know what the word is. So I'm thinking about maybe inviting some of my ex-students that are graduated and over the age of 18 to participate. This is break B. I've got some really great students that I've taught. They're also really great baseball players. Derek Jeter, 92 Stadium Club. That's a nice one. There's Darren Comfort. He's the Benefactor Patreon. He's the #1 top guy. Make sure you check out Darren's channel if you haven't already. Comfort Cards. He just eclipsed 100 subs the other day. So congrats to Darren on reaching that plateau. Now, next up is 200. So keep up the great work and you'll be there in no time. Buck Farmer out of 1559. Upside down cards, Giancarlo Stanton. What's a good Facebook page to trade baseball cards? I don't know. I don't have a Facebook, so I couldn't tell you. 1955 Topps Harmon Killebrew. That would be a nice one if that was real. Manny Machado. Are you selling the Gary V Topps cards? You're very interested since they don't have a team. Actually, they do, since there's players pictured on there, like the Alex Bregman would go to the Astros. Those are all spoken for already. So the only ones that would not be spoken for in this break is if they do any of those weirdo evolution of baseball ones where they just show like an old baseball glove or baseball bat. Those ones would not be spoken for. Like this one, Comerica Park would go to the Tigers. Adam Duvall, 1074. People always like, here's a nice, I should probably turn this one around at least. It's an insert card, Aramis Garcia, rookie card, 84. Don, thank you so much. I'll check that out after the break. Gary says in Topps Museum you can get a Jeter, Reggie, and Judge triple auto. That would be crazy. And check this out. We have a hit. It's a Justin Smoke. For a second there, I was hoping it was going to be Vladdy. Do your kids learn anything from the leap pads? Yeah, they use them a lot. There's lots of, I think there's lots of different programs and stuff. Usually my wife plays with them or lets them play with them with that. Justin Smoke. She'd be able to tell you more specifically, but I think she's asleep right now. Justin Smoke game used memorabilia. That one is going to Aaron W. Dream big. Thank you very much for the super chat. Looks like the Pirates just tied the game 6-6. Just got a notification. I'm a Pirate season ticket holder, so I have their notifications on my phone. Aaron W., congrats on your Justin Smoke. Had a great season last year. And it is game used. Game used. Always nicer to get the game used ones than the player used ones. No good Angels cards yet. Well, the best Angel card you can get is, what, Shohei Ohtani? I don't think Mike Trout is in this series. Unless it's one of his insert cards. I don't think we've seen him yet. Someone just said they hope the Pirates win. Yeah, the Braves need to lose. I guess if you're in the NL East, you'd want the Braves to lose. There's Kevin Newman. The Fonz is booing me. Sorry about that. Hey, Pirates are going nowhere this year. They are quickly falling out of it, almost in last place. Let's see what else we have here. Syndergaard. Peyton says, anyone want to trade cards? Sure, you can find somebody out there that would be willing to trade. Gary says, I can't buy museum either. It's a $200. It's like a lottery ticket. But it's nice to dream about the epic pulls you can get. Yeah, I don't know how I want to do museum. Obviously, with museum, like, certain teams would be a lot less than $200. 357 Maga says, Eric, did you retire from ball hawking? I guess you could call it that for now. I have not been to a game in over 3 weeks, which is crazy because I always used to go to, like, over 100 games a year. Hunter Pence, what is his thing? He esports organization Cloud9, and he's got a gaming coffee shop in Houston. Huh. That'd be cool to check that out next time I'm in Houston. It's been a while. I think, when was the last time I was in Houston? I've made a couple trips down to Houston to go to Minute Maid Park. Love that park. It's one of my favorite parks. Probably rank it like number 5. I'm going to rip through the rest of these packs right now because we already got the video. Or not the video. We've already got the hit. The Fonz saw my CNN interview. Yep. That was a few years ago. I got a $6 World Series ticket from StubHub by accident. And the story became national news, and I was featured on CNN. Got to go to the World Series. That was in 2013. So I was at Game 1 of the World Series at Fenway Park. Pretty crazy that happened. That's back when I used to really be into StubHub. I was always buying and selling tickets on StubHub. Like, it was almost like a second career was buying and selling stuff on StubHub. Now I don't even do that anymore. 1354, there's no time for that. Doing YouTube videos takes up most of my free time at night, especially doing one a day. There's a nice 84. Just ripping down through the rest of these packs, seeing who's in here, looking for anything good. I like to do that with the hobby boxes after we get the hit. Say Johnny Field. No number on those blue ones. Eloy Jimenez. Always like to point out one of the big 4 rookies. Bryce Harper, that's a nice one. Bryce Harper Gold. Got to be happy with that one. 1792 out of 2019. Even though Harper's having a rough season so far for the most part. Always nice to get a Bryce Harper card since he's one of the big stars. Roger Clemens, rookie card, iconic card. Ian Foster, you'll get something back eventually. Just takes me a long time to respond to everybody, especially because some of those fan mail Fridays I was getting 30 to 40 packages. So far I haven't seen any redemptions at all, which is nice. But I don't want to speak too soon. Reggie Jackson All-Star card. Peter Alonso again. Danny Salazar, 113 out of 2019. Best hit so far? I don't know. We've had a few decent ones. Whoops, just dropped an Ian Kinsler. Billy Caldwell with the $1 super chat. Billy, thank you very much for the super chat. That's it for that box. Whoops. Moving on to the next one. Chasing Donnie Baseball says, my Saturday Series 2 break is filled. Glad you filled that out. Chasing Donnie Baseball is doing a Saturday break of 2. I believe it's 2 hobby boxes of 2019 Series 2. $4.99 super chat from Steve says, I've been told not to collect Panini Baseball because of their team logo issue. What's your take on that? I don't really mind it at all. I know some people don't like how they don't have the logos just because they don't have a license. But personally, I like Panini because they give you more hits. In their hobby boxes, there's usually 3 hits per box. So a little more action out of Panini than Topps, I would say. There's an entrepreneur of baseball, Chris Iannetta. What the heck is he up to? It's numbered, by the way, out of 199. It says he has beginnings in the wine industry, it looks like. Jack Winery with Vernon Wells. Very interesting, Vernon Wells. You might remember him. He made a lot of money in his career. Good old Vernon Wells from the Blue Jays, and then he also played on the Yankees for a little bit. Next pack, looking for our hit. Chris Sale, 150. A lot of people like Bowman. Yeah, Bowman is still a hot product. It's been out now for, what, over a month, and it's still just scalding hot. You can't really find it anywhere. Every time you go to Target, the Bowman Mega Box section is completely vacant. So that might be next year a good investment. Gary says Wander Mania. Yep, Wander definitely did it. I see a 1988 Topps, Roberto Alomar. There's the back iconic card. Eloy Jimenez. Joshua Davis says, if Billy keeps up with the $1 super chat, he might give you 100 before the night is over. Billy with another $1 super chat there. Thank you very much, Billy. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate the support, Bill. Chuck says, Bowman is the best investment in sports cards, and that's a fact. Ball Cards TV says, you hate that your distributor is always behind. Newer products never out on release day. Here we go. We have a hit. It's a Chris Taylor from the Dodgers. So that's our, I'm trying to think. Another Dodgers hit. We had a Sandy Koufax earlier. Manufactured one. This is a Chris Taylor autograph. This one's going to the Dodgers owner. Let me find my list here. The Dodgers in this break B, are owned by Chris C. I should have known that. Chris C has the Dodgers all throughout this break. Congratulations. You have a Chris Taylor auto coming your way. Hopefully you like Chris Taylor, Chris C. There's Bryce Harper again. And now that we've got our hit, I'm going to rip down through the rest of these packs. What's going on with that auto? Looks like he signed it at an angle. Sports Illustrated for Kids had the best cards. I remember those cards. Remember you could tear them out of the magazine. Those were pretty cool. Ball Cards TV says, Chris Taylor broke up Sean Newcomb's no-hitter last year, and now he interrupted my shout-out from Eric. Sorry about that. Hope you guys will check out Ball Cards TV. He was talking about how he never gets his stuff on time. I have a bunch more cases that I ordered that didn't come in today. $5 super chat from Cody Martin says, I sent my first fan mail Friday, so I very much hope to enjoy what I sent. Good luck also to everyone in the break. Cody Martin, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Really appreciate that. My finger's almost well enough that I can start tearing it with it again. I just tried there, almost had it. Chris said you got a 91 Messina rookie card in your pharmacy box. That's pretty awesome. Bost NFM says, is summer break coming soon? We're on summer break right now. So I have some more extra free time. Always seems like there's something to do though. Like yesterday I was working on the swimming pool all day, trying to get that in shape. Called like early May to have the pool company come out and open it, and it took them literally a month to get us on the schedule. So I guess there's literally only one pool company around here, it seems like, and they're all booked up. So they open it up, and then basically all they do is take the cover off and stuff. It's a pretty complex cover, so it's more or less like a 2 or 3 man job to get it done. And then it's up to me to get the water crystal clear and vacuum out the pool. So I was vacuuming yesterday. The pool, I was pulling weeds, burning some weeds, because you're allowed to burn on Tuesdays around here also. So I've been busy doing yard stuff and also eBay stuff, trying to get caught up. Today I did Fan Mail Friday stuff. I did all the winners. I have some more Fan Mail Friday responses I need to get to. Let's see here. These are all going to be the base cards, but we're looking for stuff like this. Out of 50, Cole Hamels. Pete Colgan says, how's it going? Hope to see you at Camden Yards again. I was thinking about coming down to Camden yesterday or today to see Vladdy Jr., but I didn't. Camden's not that far from here. It's about a 3-hour drive. Fernando Tatis Jr. There's one for Micah. Shohei Ohtani. Nelly Cruz. Very nice. It is an Independence Day out of 76. Nelson Cruz, like that one a lot. There's people out there that'll pay a pretty penny for those cards that are putting that set together. The Mesh got to meet Zach Campbell at Kaufman yesterday. You never know where he's going to pop up. He travels the country all season long. Never really know. Sometimes you run into him. Kauffman Stadium, that's one of 9 stadiums that I have not been to yet. Pete Graham says, hope you're enjoying the vacation. Thank you very much. It's been a busy vacation. I've just been doing lots of work around the house, and also with eBay and shipping stuff out and packaging stuff up. Vladdy Jr. 95 Bowman iconic cards. We just pulled that one a few weeks ago in Throwback Thursday. Speaking of Throwback Thursday, we have the next 2 set up. 1982 Bowman is, or not, yeah, 82 Bowman. 82 Fleer is tomorrow. Looking for Cal Ripken Jr.'s rookie card. That one's sold out very quickly, so those spots are all taken. And also, the next one after that is a really nice one. 1978 Top Cello authenticated box. That's going to be June 20th. That's the next Throwback Thursday after tomorrow. Franklin Barreto, 1954. Really looking forward to that one. It's just, it's a little more pricey, so I think there's still a few packs left. Just because the you don't even want to know how much the box cost. Basically, it was about a month's worth of my teacher salary, $870 out of 2019. But it was the first one I ever came across, so I had to buy it. I'm going to use that for my 30,000th subscriber celebration, I guess. There's a nice Dakota Hudson Rainbow. Keon Broxton, 150. And Brock Holt. A few more base cards to go through. Vlad has 3 hits tonight. That's good to know. Vladdy Jr. was off to a rough start. How about a Ted Williams 1956 Topps? That's a beautiful card. If I ever see that card, I'm going to buy it. I don't care if it's like all in beat up shape. That's an awesome looking card. But yeah, Vladdy was hitting 243 coming into the game, so I'm really hoping that he turns it on. I'd like to see him get on that all-star team somehow, some way for the Blue Jays. I mean, Blue Jays don't have too much going on for him, so if he heats up, he might be able to capture the the nod from the Blue Jays, as you know. Major League Baseball requires that one player from each team go to the All-Star game. So I haven't been following the Blue Jays too much at all, so I don't really know who else is having a great season for them. Stroman, I think, is doing okay. This is the last of the cards from that box, 1150. What's the best Vladdy Jr. card? There's a lot of different Vladdy autograph cards and stuff that are worth a lot of money. Cal Ripken Jr. Do the old rookie throwbacks count as real rookies? Nope, those count as reprints. Not much value to them. They're just basically just another common card, basically. All right, on to the next box. Take this one. King Arthur Baseball says 1952 tops for Throwback Thursday. Yeah, maybe when I have 10 million subs, I can buy a pack of those for like $50,000. Or an unopened box of those, if they even exist. If I ever did a 1952 tops Throwback Thursday and did a box, I would be getting so much hate for that because people would be so mad that I opened the box. I was getting some hate for the 1980 Topps box. Like, why would you open a 1980 Topps box? There's not that many of those even left. And now there's hardly any. I don't know. It's tough. Once you get past 1980 and you start going earlier, it's really tough to find authenticated boxes. I think there's one right now that I'm trying to win on eBay, 1977. That's a good point. Kingsler XST says, packs were made to be opened. Really hoping we find some good stuff. Chasing Donnie Baseball, did I miss a super chat from you? If I did, I'm really sorry. You said I missed something. There it is. It says, what you gonna do with that Mattingly card, Eric? Chasing Donnie Baseball with another $5 super chat. Sorry for the error there and missing that. Chasing Donnie Baseball. If you want to talk to Joseph B is that's his card. I'm sure he's gonna want that one. Yohan Moncada. Just like cars are meant to be driven. Looks like you're getting a free concert from my 4-year-old singing the Frozen song. Haven't heard that one a million times. She's got that one down pretty much to a whole act. Yep, that's what she's singing. It's appropriate because her name is Elsa, which is it's an old family name. It's not named as, she's not named after the Disney character. That's a family name. So a lot of my kids are named, at least some of them are named with after people in our family to honor them. George, really sorry to hear about that. It's almost tough to concentrate with the concert going on. And believe it or not, it's not even in this room. It's going on the other side of this wall. Your daughter sang it 10,000 times also. It's a catchy song, I guess, for little kids. Who won the Ricky relic? Whoever had the A's. Can't remember off the top of my head. Peter Alonso again. Charles is sad again. Charles? Sorry to hear that. Chris Sale, 472. Next pack. 357 Maga says, nice voice. Yeah, I need to take her to Disney World again. We went to Disney World a couple years ago, and it was awful. We went during like Christmas break, and it was so crowded. How about a Gary Carter short print? Gary Carter, that's a nice card. Showing his eyes, looking through the catcher's mask. Gary Carter's a Hall of Famer. Put that one in the hit pile. Burt Bly 11, 71 tops again. That is a sick card. I like that card. Preston Sports says Gary Carter's underrated. Yeah, Gary Carter was not really appreciated during his playing days as much as he should have been, especially in the hobby. Like, Gary Carter was always basically considered a common. So, not a lot of respect for Gary, but after he retired and people looked at the entire body of work throughout his career, they realized, hey, that guy's a Hall of Famer. And definitely deserves it. Evolution of team uniforms. You might remember those crazy White Sox unis from the early 80s. Ken Griffey Jr., 1984 tops. Like that one. Looking forward to 2020 tops. Should be cool. They'll have 1985 designs. Clint Frazier, future star. Tyler Mahle. I don't think we've pulled our hit yet out of this one, have we? Still looking for an autograph or relic. There's a Will Myers. That's 22/67. Will Myers black. I'll toss that in the hit pile. Make sure that finds a nice sleeve for you. Jose Ramirez was on roids, says 3 checkmark guy. Jose Ramirez had, what, 38 or 39 home runs last year. This year, Jose Ramirez is hitting 200 with 4 home runs, and he hasn't even been hurt, so he's just doing awful. Just Nash with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much, Just Nash. Really appreciate that. The downfall started with Jose Ramirez last year. You might recall his August and September were awful. Almost like after 4 months, he just forgot how to play baseball. And he's not been good this year either. The Indians have dropped him down to 5th in their lineup. So Jose Ramirez, if anybody wants to trade me him for fantasy baseball, I'll send you one of my players that's down for Jose Ramirez. I'm hoping he can bounce back. Trevor Story, that's a gold one. That is 1133, Joe Ross. Where does the Super Chat money go? The Super Chat money just goes into the monthly YouTube check. It helps me finance all of our trips. We always go on trips every weekend to flea markets and stuff to make more videos for you guys. And I never asked my brother for a dime for any of the gas money or anything like that. It's just all, like, pretty much Super Chat money pays for that. So I appreciate you guys that are supporting us. We'll be doing a nice trip to the National out in Chicago soon. I wanted to go to Philadelphia this weekend, but I don't think I'm going to go. Victor Robles is the next one. Victor Robles Nationals. Game used memorabilia. This one's going to the Nationals owner. Nationals are owned by... where you at? Cody M. Congrats, Cody M. Victor Robles, game used bat. That's a nice one. Victor Robles is going to be a future All-Star for sure. This guy's going to be good. Hang on to your Victor Robles cards, everybody, especially your rookie cards. And we only have 2 packs left. When am I coming to Chicago? For the National. It's probably like 6 weeks away or so. Come there for a couple days. I'm going to be representing eBay there. So eBay is having me as a guest, which is very nice of them. Still working out the details for that. Never heard about the roids rumor about Jose Ramirez. Hate to speculate. All of that is obviously alleged, unless, I mean, if it was true, he would be suspended for 81 games. Vladdy Jr., that's our third Vladdy Jr. out of this case. And that's it for that box. So let me just clean up. That is the short print. Kind of running out of space on my stacks here. So I'm just going to put some of these in a 5,000 count box and make some more room here. How many boxes are left in this break? There are 3 boxes left, Mike, and then we have a whole jumbo case to do. I love jumbo cases. Those are my favorite. If I was going to spend some money on Top Series 2 for my personal collection, I would definitely go with the jumbo box. That's the way to go. At least that's my personal opinion. Where in Philly were you going to go? I could have stalked you, says Gary. I don't think I'm going to go. I was going to go see Dave Matthews Band out there. But I can't find tickets where I want to be at. So I always like to be within the first 10 rows center. And I don't feel like paying like $500 for a ticket that should cost like face value like $100. So I just think I'm not going to go. I'll stay here with you guys and do Fan Mail Friday and Throwback Thursday. Dave Matthews Band making it rough on me this year, not coming within 5 hours of me, basically. I think Philadelphia is the closest they come. They skipped over their Cleveland venue and their Pittsburgh venue. All right, next box in break B. There's a Jeffrey Springs rainbow. Jacob says, can't believe you like my favorite band. Not a lot out there. Yep, that's my favorite band of all time, actually. I've been to about 70 of their concerts. Back before I was going to baseball games all the time. I used to go to about 6 to 10 Dave Matthews Band fans every summer. Robert Norris, I saw them at Virginia Beach. Me and my brother went to the Virginia Beach show in 2007. I remember going there with my brother. He really wasn't into it because I don't think he knew any of the songs. So I just remember he was texting throughout. But it was cool to hang out with him and spend some time on the beach. The farthest away I ever went for Dave Matthews Band was Washington State, near Seattle. They played a place called the Gorge Amphitheater. It's absolutely gorgeous. It might be the prettiest place I've ever been to. Love Washington State. Father's daddy says, I'm going to the Philly concert. Wife loves Dave Matthews. Well, that's crazy. I could have gone and met up with you. Could have talked some baseball. At least during the opening band. I don't even know if they still do opening bands. A lot of the Dave Matthews Band concerts, they don't do opening bands anymore. Favorite song by them, says Ryan Humphrey. That's a good question. My favorite song to hear live is Warehouse. Hank Aaron, although I don't like the trumpet on the Warehouse. I think he like overdoes it. Rashawn Ross really kind of kills the very end of the song, but I love like the middle of it. After the verse and like pre-jam, I just love that part. That music there just is awesome. Is Dave Matthews Band the same realm as Backstreet Boys? No, I wouldn't say so. They're both came to fame in the 90s. But that's been my favorite band since 1999. Trout the Beast plays the trumpet. My dad also knows how to play the trumpet. I do not know how to play the trumpet. I play the guitar. Haven't played the guitar in probably like a month. Carl Yastrzemski, 1961 tops. Star rookie card. Tyler O'Neill, future star card. Dakota Hudson, another Cardinals future star. Peter Alonso for like the, I don't even know what, 7th or 8th time. I wonder if we're ever going to see a card skyrocket like the 2011 Mike Trout did. We have a hit. We have a hit. Hit alert. Derek Jeter just came up, and I guess who cares about that? Because look at this. Harrison Bader, rough start to the season, 7% catch added percentage. I guess he catches 7% more balls out there than the typical outfielder. It's a Harrison Bader, not one of my favorite players. For some reason, he just, I don't really like Harrison Bader that much, but whoever has the Cardinals probably would love this card. 16 of 50, Harrison Bader. It's a dual auto and relic. Let's check out our Cardinals owner. They are owned by Chris P. Congratulations, Chris P., on your Harrison Bader hit. And by the way, Derek Jeter founded the Players Tribune, and he's also the part owner of the Marlins and has pretty much run the Marlins right into the ground. I'm sure a lot of Marlins fans don't like Derek Jeter. I know a lot of the season ticket holders out there despise him. I guess he started taking away some of their perks and stuff, raising season ticket prices, cutting their early entry time. I don't even know if there are any Marlins fans anymore, Mitch. That's a good point. Derek Jeter ran that franchise into the ground. Love him as a player, but as an owner, I don't know. What band are you most embarrassed to admit that you've seen in concert? Honestly, besides Dave Matthews Band, I haven't seen any other bands in concert. I can't remember ever going to see another concert besides Dave Matthews Band. I mean, I've seen some opening acts, and I guess this one might be embarrassing. Chasing Donnie Baseball says, yes, I believe 2013 Topps Update Hobby Box with Yelich will be at the... Oh, that's a good point. Christian Yelich rookie card. Yeah, if he keeps crushing the ball, if Christian Yelich ends up hitting like 65 home runs this year. Now that you say that, I want to go buy a bunch of Christian Yelich rookie cards. Francisco Santiago, $1.99 Super Chat. Thank you very much. Hope you guys will check out Chasing Donnie Baseball. And also, don't forget to click on Francisco's $1.99. Give them some subs. Anyway, the most embarrassing band. I've seen Ingrid Michaelson open for Dave Matthews Band before. Do you know who Ingrid Michaelson is? She's pretty famous now. I actually really enjoy her music. So that's probably not something like a big 6'5" guy would usually admit to. But yeah, she used to open for Dave Matthews Band probably back in 2009 or so. All right, here are the rest of the cards. We already got our hits, so I'm just going through and checking for more hits. And of course, Topps is going to go upside down and back and forth. Bryce Harper Home Run Challenge. I guess that's a good card to get because he does hit a lot of home runs. There's a $5 Super Chat from 357 Maga says, we have a booth with Zach Campbell, the National. Is Zach going? I heard that Micah likes Ariana Grande. I will be at the eBay booth during the National. Have to get the exact times, but I'll be representing them in their booth. Once we come to an agreement and everything and get everything set up, I'll let you guys know more. Jason Vargas gold card. That is 318 of 2019. Let's see what else we have here. Ahmed Rosario. Reese McGuire, former Bucko. I like Reese McGuire just because I stood right next to him in batting practice when he was an 18-year-old kid. In street clothes, watching BP together. Not really together, but like standing next to each other. I knew who he was, though, because the Pirates just drafted him, and they brought him out to PNC Park to watch batting practice. Someone just said they'd rate this set a 3. Yeah, the higher-end folks don't really like the more lower-end stuff. So if you're into higher-end stuff, you'll probably definitely like Museum. It's a nice gold card there. Topps Museum's coming out, and that's about $2,500 a case or so. It's definitely high-end. Another one of those ones that's over $200 per box. How about this one? Roger Maris, 1962 Topps. Love that card. How tall am I? I'm 6'4.5", so I don't know, 6'4.5", so you could say 6'4", I guess. That was my official height whenever I got officially measured, 6'4.5". Sometimes I tell people 6'5". Ryan Baracchi. Ball Cards TV, thanks for stopping in. Jeter refused to do the old-timer day at Yankee Stadium. That's kind of crappy. Wonder why. Might be some bad blood there over something. Eloy Jimenez again. Well, and we have a visitor. Topps Big League. Doesn't want us to forget about them. Keep them in the discussion. That just came sliding out of a slot there on my desk. It's kind of weird. I send packs like that to my Patreon patrons. So I have Big League laying around. I also have a case of Top Series 2 that I'm going to be sending to Patreon patrons as well. That was pretty freaky. That was weird. All right, we have 2 more boxes left to go in this hobby break. And then we have a big old jumbo case. It's going to have lots of autos and relics. Looking forward to the jumbo. Do you have to be a Patreon member to get in on the break? Says Redskins fan forever. No, you do not. If you go to my preview video that I posted today around 4 p.m., it's called New Release 2019 Top Series 2. I have all of the case break links there for you as well. The Patreon patrons just get the first pick. 357 Maga says, where's the silver packs? I did not get silver packs for this one, unfortunately, with these 2 cases. But the other breaks will have silver packs in them, at least supposedly. Every now and then you buy cases and they forget to put the silver packs in. Roberto Clemente, 56 tops, but rest assured that I asked about the silver packs from the other seller. We've been in communication because I was like, my cases didn't show up today. So we're talking back and forth, and he did verify that the silver packs are in there. So silver packs, basically, there's 3 cards per pack, and they look like this, and they're like chrome cards. Pretty cool. So for all of you that have been waiting for, or got your break delayed, you'll get silver packs put in there. Robert says, do you get all the cards or just the hits? That's a great question. A lot of breakers, well, I don't know if it's a lot of breakers, but maybe about 50-50. Just send the hits. I send all the cards. That's why it usually takes me like a couple weeks to get them all sorted out and shipped. That's why usually my handling time's 15 days on these. After break C, Trout the Beast, everything's jumbo because I love jumbo. So I have a lot of jumbo cases coming. Ray Black, 1984 black border. Numbered out of 299. Almost missed it down there in the corner. 270 at 299. Yep, break E is jumbo. I just like ripping jumbo more because there's, I think, 46 cards per pack. And we have a hit. We have our next hit. It is a bat relic. It looks like it might be an old player, too, because it's a black and white photo. Black and white photo. Let's see if, oh, no, it's not an old player. It's Evan Longoria. I saw that black and white photo, and I thought, hey, that might be something from, like, the Polo Grounds or Ebbets Field or something like that. But no, I just got tricked there. It's an Evan Longoria bat relic. And that one is going to our Giants owner, which is Linda W. Linda only had 1 team in the break. It was the Giants of all teams. And she still got a hit. Linda keeps her streak alive. Congratulations, Linda W. with the game-used memorabilia. You're 1 for 1 today with your 1 team, and you got a hit. Good job, Linda, keeping up the hit streak, adding another one to her league-leading total of probably around 200 hits by now. So we're going to rip down through the rest of these packs and see what we find. John Schmidt was worried that he hadn't heard Linda's name yet. Yep, usually you always hear her name. Goldeneye says, I found 3 signed baseballs by Gil Hodges in an abandoned storage unit. One was dated 1956. That's crazy. That's a great find. I would like to start doing more of that. Now that it's the summer, a lot of those storage units sell usually on weekdays. They're like 10 a.m. and I'm always at work and I can't go to them. And I'm like always bummed out. but I'd like to start doing some of those and checking them out. Basically, with storage units, I think you just get to peek inside. You're not allowed to touch anything. You just got to like peek in there and decide how much you want to bid. So with baseball cards, I mean, it'd be pretty easy to tell if there's cards in there because you'd be able to see like the 5,000 count boxes. And of course, you'd probably bid on them and they'd all be like 1988 Donruss cards. Broby says, Jebs, thanks for making this channel and being so active. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. I try to give you something every day. Is the 52 Mantle still on? You mean the Fall of the Flip? Yeah, that is still on. I just haven't posted anything for a few weeks, but I've got tons of stuff. I'm going to give away the Mantle once I hit 100,000 subscribers, so I figure I have plenty of time to build up the funds to buy it and then give it away. That's going to be the big 100K, because that's been my goal all along, to hit 100K. Eventually, I thought it would take years and years and years and years, but the way you guys have been supporting me, might happen sometime next year. Who knows? Thank you so much for all your support. And here's our last pack. We'll go through these. See if there's anything here. Golden, I bought it online. You paid $260. Did you get to see pictures? Taylor Davis. Yeah, I guess you can buy them online also, and then you get to go and clean them out. I feel like if I bought one, though, I would be throwing away most of the stuff. I'd definitely do a video about it. Oh, 377 away from 30,000. Thank you, everybody. That means we picked up about a little over 100 subs today. You guys are awesome. Really appreciate the support. Ryan Sandberg, 84. Heck, we might get to 30,000 tomorrow. I was saving that 78 Topps case for 30,000 next week, but you guys are really killing it. There's another Derek Jeter card talking about his Marlins ownership. Bid 13 does YouTube videos on storage units. Yeah, those are, depending on what you find, those could definitely be a pretty interesting video to make. I feel like just the search through there would be interesting enough. Chet Lemon says, what keeps the owner from going through there, cutting the lock and checking it out? Yeah, that's true. I'm sure that happens a lot of the time. They go through and they look through the stuff, pick it over. Rain delay in Atlanta again? Dang. Joe, thank you very much. Joe, did you get anything good in that box I sent you? The 90 Fleer, 90 Donruss box of cello packs? Did you guys open them up? Trying to think if there's anything worth even pulling out of there. I know you wanted the 90 Donruss, but I didn't have enough to fill out the box, so I just gave you the Fleer also. Walker Buehler. Did you maybe find the John Smoltz, Tom Glavine error card? Did you maybe find the Juan Gonzalez reverse negative? That was always a nice card. Chasing Donnie Baseball says, Chet, did you get into my giveaway? Chasing Donnie Baseball's got a great giveaway going over there. Topps Tier 1. It's been a while since we've done Tier 1. I don't know if I'm going to go back and do another Tier 1 or not. Eloy Jimenez. Sometimes when there's a down week, I'll go back and do another case that I really enjoyed doing. Last year when I was doing the breaks, I really, really enjoyed Topps Archive Signature Series. It was one card per box, and I just loved doing those. I loved trying to guess what the card was with the slow reveal and just seeing like a corner of the card and trying to guess who it was. Not until I get there to pay for it. The owner can still pay for the unit, and then if the stuff is missing, they can sue the storage facility. That's interesting. Do you have to have PayPal to get into the break? Says George. Yeah, I sell them all on eBay. So there's a Tatis Jr. So you need to have PayPal to complete the transaction. 1220. And we're almost done with this box. Just looking through the base ones. There's Chasing Donnie Baseball with a $5 super chat outlining his giveaway. He says Topps Tier 1 and 2000 something Topps Gold Label hobby box. Check it out after Jabs break, everyone. Thank you very much. Is that 2018 Topps Gold Label? Those are pretty nice. I remember doing those. Those are both pretty high-end boxes. Eduardo Escobar, 1772. I think what Donnie Baseball is doing, there's a Kevin Pillar out of 66. is it's just going to be a comment picker. So the more that you comment on his breaks, Micah, the more chances you have to win. So just go to all his breaks and just leave a ton of comments. Just try not to be spammy, because when you do spammy stuff, YouTube's censors pick up on that, and then they send you right to the spam folder, and you won't get picked. This is our last box of break B. Last box. And then we have our jumbo box case. Looking forward to the jumbo very much so. So we'll find our hit. Joseph Lombardo. Breaks C, F, and G are delayed until probably this weekend. I don't know if you saw my notification on the community tab, but some of my cases did not arrive today due to a trailer arriving late. That's what it said on UPS's website. It said, your package is delayed due to a trailer arriving late. And so my boxes or my cases are sitting about 20 minutes away in the sorting facility. And I literally called UPS and I wanted to go pick them up. I was like, listen, I can just drive and pick them up right now. And they would not let me do it. They said a delivery attempt needs to be made first or something like that. Then they said something about they're not even processed yet. They still need to go through processing. So they're 20 minutes away, but I tried hard to get them. But something with the delayed shipment. I don't know if there's flooding going on in some part of the country. I know they came up from Texas. They went to Oklahoma. Then they went to Illinois. And now they're sitting 20 minutes away. Kind of frustrating, too, because the sender shipped them on June. Shipped them last Friday, June 9th. So you would think they'd be here by now. I'm hungry. Any suggestions? Says Adam Kuhn. Usually, like late night, when I like to eat something, it's a bowl of cereal. Victor Robles, that's a nice card. I like how they have the Nationals in the background there. Pizza. Says Baseball Card TV. And Chasing Donnie Baseball says, I was told mine was shipped June 2nd or 3rd. That's crazy. Usually Topps is pretty, runs a tight ship when it comes to the shipping. They don't want them to really get out there too early. 54 Topps Ernie Banks. Taco salad. I need to start eating taco salad again. Broby says, did you hear about PWCC rigged auctions selling unmarked, altered, graded cards? Broby, that's a good point. I'm trying to win something that PWCC is listing right now. It's a 77 Topps authenticated box. And it's like $3,500. And I don't know if they're rigging that one too. But yeah, PWCC was selling altered cards and stuff and trimmed cards. There's a whole scandal that went down last month. Dylan Betances. If you want to read more about it, just maybe Google graded, trimmed cards, and you'll find all about it. Chet Lemon says, has Miss Jabs been booted from live streaming? She was a good sidekick. Not booted. There's just no room in my office for her, really, because it's filled with boxes of stuff. She used to have a lounge chair in here, and I moved it out of here because I ran out of room, and I needed more space just to stack up the boxes of fan mail that I need to reply to and stuff like that, and cases and cases of stuff. Chasing Donnie Baseball says, love you, Topps. However, inexcusable to have these cards pack reversed, beyond annoying. Yeah, it is annoying to have the cards going every which way. It's even more annoying when you go to sort them. Hey, there we go. There's our first vintage stock card, at least that I noticed. This is a Jeffrey Springs. You can see the old logo there. Moved her chair. Ballsy move, says somebody. Yep, it's moved it to the sitting room. Peter Alonso. I need to bring it back in here, though, because we don't have a working TV in the house. There's only one in my office. The other TV, my son, well, he didn't break the TV, but he broke the remote into pieces, and now we can't use the TV out there. I literally can't tell you the last time I sat down and watched a TV show. It's probably been months. I mean, we watch Grand Hotel, but when we watch that, it's on an iPad. Do a little cuddling time and watch Grand Hotel. It's on Netflix. It's a great show. Eloy Jimenez. JT says Universal Remote. That'd be a good idea, but I'm not really in a big hurry because I don't really like my kids watching a lot of TV anyhow. But I guess I'm paying for Netflix. It's not that much a month, though, so it's really no big deal. We don't have cable. How about this? Dave Winfield. Dave Winfield short print. Like that one a lot. There's the back of it. Like that one. That one's going to Joseph B. Chet Lemon wants her back on the live stream. Yep. I'll have to bring her back one of these days. She definitely added a different component. Greg Allen, keeping me on my toes. 293 out of 2019. It's starting to get hot in here under these bright lights. And Brubby says, I'm paying $350 a month for TV and internet. I need to call and scale it back. That is crazy. Yeah, if money's a little tight, I would just say go get Netflix and just cancel your cable altogether. I pay about, I think it's about $100 a month for internet. I have fiber optic. It's all under the ground. It's like super fast. It's 1 gig internet speeds. So like when I upload a YouTube video, I can upload a whole YouTube video in less than a minute, which is pretty awesome. And now that I'm in here, I never have problems streaming anymore. I used to have some issues, 1980 tops. I'd be way over on the other side of the house and my stream would crap out every now and then. Steven says, we live in mountains and we have snails deliver our internet. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, everything's under the ground in my community here. There's no wires, no telephone poles. It's all underground. Cody Bellinger, but I guess if you're up in the mountains, you would have to have it beamed in via satellite. I don't think we've gotten a hit out of this last box yet, have we? Chasing Donnie Baseball says, I talked myself into buying 3 more 2013 Topps updates, 1 jumbo during this break. I might have to do the same. Jonathan H. with a $5 super chat says, that reminds me, watched an old video. Out family vote is ears pierced. Out family vote is ears pierced. I'm not sure what that means. But thank you for the super chat, Jonathan H. Really appreciate that. Make sure you check out his channel. Micah says, get an Angels hit. We'll see. A hit should be coming. I don't think we've pulled one yet from this box. And then it's jumbo time. Shout out to you, King Arthur Baseball. Let's see. Some of these look like they're almost a little miscut. I don't know if that looks like... Does that bottom look like it's way too thick to you? Like, check out the difference between the Kevin Pillar and the Chaz Rowe. Have a little miscut action going on there. Yeah, that's definitely miscut. Look at that. Come on, Topps. It's 2019. It's not 1979. You can do a little bit better than that. Zach Wheeler. There's Tim Shea. Says you're at a tournament right now. Are you a professional golfer? Because you golf a lot. Tim Shea could probably beat me in golf by, I'd probably have at least double whatever he gets. I'm a terrible golfer. I have too much of a baseball bat swing, even to my golf swing. I slice the ball super bad. Oh, there it is. Jonathan H. with a $4.99 says, can't type regarding Olivia's ears pierced, siding with Mrs. Jabs. Yep. I don't want my little girl to get her ears pierced, but my wife does, so we're kind of like at a standoff right now. Eventually, I'm going to lose that battle. I just hope I lose it later rather than sooner. Derek Jeter out of 150. Hate seeing your kids grow up. If you're older, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know. It makes me sad to think of them growing up. Moving on. Not going to need me anymore. The Fawn says, surrender now. It makes it easier. Here, this has the hit. I can feel it. It's super heavy, so it's probably going to be a stupid medallion. There's another Pat Neshek miscut, way off center. Paying homage to the 1979 top set. And here we go. This is the last pack of the hobby case. And it has a hit in it, and it's going to be likely a manufactured relic. At least that's what I'm thinking. Because it's super heavy. So pack searchers, if you're a pack searcher, you would know that that is a manufactured relic. I mean, I personally would pass on that because I would rather just take my luck of getting a Vladdy Jr. short print rather than getting a big fat medallion, which they're just really heavy. And if I wanted medallions, I would buy blaster boxes. No offense to whoever gets this medallion. I'm sure you'll be pumped if you get it, but I just hate how Topps does that. I might be in the majority, so I'm just putting these cards down here in this box. All right, let's open this up. King Arthur says Babe Ruth cut. That would be sick. You can see the thickness there, so it's definitely our hit. Get a David Fletcher, Dustin Pedroia. Oh, it's an autograph. How about that? Okay, it's an autograph. Number 22. Who's that? Number 22. Christian Yelich. How about that? It is a stupid medallion, but it has an autograph on it. Christian Yelich, likely to be your NL MVP. That's the way to do it, Topps. Very last pack of the case, and it's a Christian Yelich. Who's got the Brewers? The Brewers in break B are owned by Zona K. Zona K, congratulations. Christian Yelich on pace for probably at least 55 to 60 home runs this year. He's got 25 already. We're not even to the end of June yet. To figure out the pace, basically whatever he ends up June with, just double that. So if he has 30 home runs at the end of June, he's on pace for 60. Wow, Christian Yelich. What's that go for? Anyone know? I do not know. I've not seen this before. It is numbered out of 10. How about that? Best hit of the night out of 10. And it's in the very last pack. Very nice. Chasing Donnie Baseball says Christian Yelich is going to be an all-timer. You just watch. So definitely keep your eye on Christian Yelich. And very nice card here. Christian Yelich. Zona is in the zone. Congratulations, Zona. That's a nice way to end that case. Christian Yelich. How about that one? So hopefully there's more hits like this in our jumbo case that's coming up. Let's go through all the hits from break A for you. Just pulled the Christian Yelich. 9 out of 10 autograph. Also had an Evan Longoria going to Linda, and then we had a Vladdy short print. King Arthur Baseball says it's a $350 card. How about that? Harrison Bader. Vladdy, short print again. Victor Robles, Will Myers, black. Gary Carter, short print. Chris Taylor, auto. And a Justin Smoke. So, best hit of the night for me is the Christian Yelich. Topps, not a bad case. If that really is a $350 card, like some folks are saying it is, got to be pretty stoked with that. I think we got, what, 4 Vladdys total out of the case? We're not done yet either. We still have the jumbo case. Jumbo cases always go faster than hobby, which is nice. Baseball Card TV says $350 to $500 for that. So, Zona, you just hit the lottery for Topps Series 2. Congratulations. Case hit, it looks like, in the very last pack. And the short print cards were $30 a piece. That sounds about right. Heck, I don't know if I would sell it or buy it. That's a tough call. I don't know. All right, we're moving on to our jumbo. And just to let you know, I'm going to show you everyone in here in a second. Just have to put my list down there for break A and B and label the box real quick. A and B. 5,000 count boxes. Be sorting these all day tomorrow. Blues just won the Stanley Cup. I didn't even know they were even in the... I didn't even know the Stanley Cup was even going on. That's how much I follow hockey. All right, so here is our jumbo break. This is a 3-box jumbo. There are 6 boxes per jumbo case. So 3 hits per box, so a grand total of 18 hits per box. So there's more hits in Jumbo than Topps Hobby. There's 12 hits per case in Topps Hobby. Here's all the people in this one. You see fan favorite Linda's in there with the Nationals and Rays. And James S. is usually, he's number 2 all time. He's got the Yankees. Donald Blomdale's got the Mariners. Donald already here. Florencio, he was here. He's got the Giants. Who else were we talking to earlier? Florencio's got the Athletics. All right, let's go. Ed Cecil says, how do I get involved? You can check out my Patreon page, or if you check out the video that I posted earlier today, the links are there for the next round of Series 2. I think there's still some teams left. I just posted that video a few hours ago, and I think it's like 7 spots worth or 7 different breaks worth, so there's plenty of teams to choose from. At least I hope so. I tried to do a lot of Top Series 2 because next week with Topps Museum Collection, there's not going to be a whole lot of spots to go around because that's a more higher end break. So this is to make up for all of the people that can't get into next week's break. Why did you disable the comments on your old vids? YouTube did that, Vincent. They disabled all of my comments across my entire channel, and I just didn't feel like going back and turning them all back on manually, video by video. Chasing Donnie Baseball says, having fun. This is a terrific break, and I don't even have anyone tonight. Chasing Donnie Baseball, thank you very much for your support, man. Hope you guys will check him out. He's doing 2 boxes of Topps Series 2 on Saturday. All right, here we go. There's only 10 packs per box, 3 hits per box. Jumbo packs. 46 cards per pack. Usually with these, all of the hits are right in the center of the pack. So let's get right to it and see what we find. Break D. And we have Jonathan H. just picked up a 78 authenticated pack of Silla. Thank you very much, Jonathan H. I hope you find the Eddie Murray card. That would be sick. Really hope you do. Or at least the Paul Molitor, Alan Trammell, or Jack Morris. Syndergaard, gold out of 2019. Nate Jones, pink parallel out of 50. Bob Feller, Nick Birdie. So no hit in this one. I like how you can pretty much get right to the middle and find your hits. All of the numbered cards and stuff all right around the middle. So we know exactly where to go. Who are you considering the big 4 rookies from this? Tatis Jr., Eloy Jimenez, Pete Alonso, and Vladdy Jr. right now. I guess you'd have to throw Austin Riley in, but I don't think he's in Series 2. Okay, let's see who else we have. Jorge Bonifacio getting to the middle. It's out of 2019. Brett Gardner Rainbow. Then we have Roger Clemens being interviewed. Robin Yount, and then that's it for our inserts. The rest are base. And they're all upside down. Thanks, Topps, for doing that. Always love that. Here we go. Looks like at least if I flip them that way. Oh, Chasing Donnie Baseball is in on the 78 cello break. I cannot wait. I've got my 1-touches ready. I just picked up 10 of the 1-touches this weekend from Juniata Cards. I collect Baseball 86. I did hear what happened to Ortiz. That's awful. I hope he makes a full recovery. All right, here's our next pack. Get right to the middle here in a second. Looks like we have a Shohei Ohtani Home Run Challenge card. We have an autograph coming up, folks. Chris Speaker, Trevor Richards. It is going to be a sprint speed. That's going to be a Byron Buxton. That looks like a Byron Buxton auto to me. That would be a nice one. Byron Buxton, the best number 9 hitter in all of baseball. And there he is. Byron Buxton. It's a dual relic and auto. Love those because that means we still have a chance at finding another auto. Love it when Topps puts the relic with an auto in jumbo. Very, very nice. Byron Buxton having a great season this year for the Twins. Twins, the best team in baseball. Byron Buxton got sent down in September of last year, but he is back. A lot of people love him. Probably the fastest player in the majors. Sorry, Billy Hamilton, but I think it's Byron Buxton. Look, he runs 30.5 feet per second. That is crazy. If I was running, it would probably be like 5 feet per second. Byron Buxton, awesome, awesome card there, and it's numbered out of 25. 25. I would say Buxton is the fastest player in the game right now. Would love to see him and Hamilton have a race, but I think Buxton would win. Very nice. Let me point out who that card's going to in a second. There's a Peter Alonso. That one's going to our Twins owner, which is Brad B. Congratulations, Brad B. And yeah, you can't forget about Royce Lewis is on the horizon in the Twins system. They'll be coming up soon. Nick's cards, do you use a USB or any external microphone? I just use my camera. Like right now, I'm just on my iPhone. No microphone needed. I probably should use microphones to get better audio, but I just, I'm not that tech savvy to figure it out. We got a David Peralta getting to the middle of the hits. Gold, that one's out of 2019. We got a Dylan Betances, a Kyle Crick from the Buccos, 3,196 revolutions per minute is his spin rate. And we have our next hit. It's a JD Martinez relic. That one is a 375 batting average in play, one of those significant stats cards. That one's going to the Red Sox, which are owned by Michael B. Congratulations, Michael B., on your relic. It's out of 99 also, by the way. JD Martinez. Michael B. with the JD. So we got 2 hits already. That means our last one. I'm fingers crossed, but it's probably going to be one of those stupid medallion cards. But you never know. Maybe it's going to have a nice, nice autograph on there like the Yelich did. Next one. John S., thank you for buying a spot in the break for the next round of Series 2. I just got your notification on my phone. Appreciate that. Hope you get something in the next round of Tops. Next round, we'll have silver packs in play. Here is a Vargas gold card out of 2019. A Minter black out of 67. Jacoby Jones, 150. Monty Irvin, 1951 Tops. Did you know, by the way, 51 Tops are like much smaller than that actual card? They're like this. I didn't own any 51 Tops, but I saw one out of the flea market and picked it up last week, and I was surprised how small it was. Big 10 with a $2 super chat says, love the Yelich hit, hoping for more this weekend. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Hopefully, yeah, there's hopefully a lot more hits this weekend coming from Series 2. Next one. JCA has been waiting all week for this break. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying it. Let's get right to the hits in this one. We got a Starlin Castro gold out of 2019. Garrett Cole out of 76. 75, 76. It's a Chris Straw 150 and a Clint Frazier. That is a short print or photo variation at least. You might remember the other Clint Frazier. It's a future star card and he's just kind of standing there. So that's a cool card. Bo Jackson and Jose Altuve. The rest are just base cards that we've been seeing a lot for the past 2.5 hours, so we won't spend too much time on those ones. We'll just go through, make sure none of them are numbered or anything like that, but usually they aren't. They put all the good stuff in the middle with Jumbo, so I always like Jumbo because of that. I don't have to be like on guard all the time. Like with hobby packs, I have to be constantly on guard for hits and numbered cards, but with Jumbo, I just have to scroll to the middle and then I can start looking hard. All right, here's our next one. Looks like we might have a Chris Davis hit, possibly. Yes, it's a Chris Davis, and it's a manufactured, what is this? Silhouette logo patch, Chris Davis. That one is going to our Athletics owner, which is Florencio P. So Florencio, you got a Chris Davis coming your way. It is a patch, a manufactured patch. Always hate those, but hey, it's better than no hit at all, right? How much does a box of Jumbo cost? Usually Jumbo boxes are over $100 a piece. Usually around $105 or so, at least in the hobby stores around here. Always differs from place to place. Yeah, Tops. I mean, I wouldn't mind that patch if you did what you did with the Yelich and put an auto on there. That'd be pretty cool. There's the Clint Frazier regular card. You can see he's just kind of standing there at the plate. The short print or photo variation that we saw, he's on deck. There's Chipper Jones, Taylor Rogers, gold, out of 2019. Juan Lagares, and then Faces of the Franchise, Tigers, Brian Johnson, Rod Carew. That is a short print. Check that one out. Rod Carew, one of the greats of all time. California Angels, also on the Twins for many years. DJ Stewart, and now we just have a bunch of base cards. We'll just flip through them anyway, just for the heck of it. Chet Lemon says, your buddy Joe reminds me of my friend Ronnie from middle school. Ronnie is serving 5 years right now. Yep, Joe was a guest star on my brother's stream last night. 1991 Bowman. My brother said that stream didn't go the way he hoped, so he actually deleted the stream. It was just not a very good night for him. It happens to everybody. Every now and then we make mistakes. No one's perfect. I make plenty of mistakes also. Out of 2019, Stephen Wright, Rainbow, Ted Williams. That's probably when he hit that long home run. There's actually a red seat out there where Ted Williams hit a home run in the bleachers. Chris Sale. And that's it for that pack. The rest is just going to be some base cards. And Peter Alonso, point him out. And Eloy Jimenez. Always seems to be at the bottom of the pack. Eloy Jimenez. All right, next, last pack from box number 1 of the Jumbo. We got a Victor Robles on the top. Switch these around so I don't have to keep switching back and forth. And of course they switch over again. That's one thing I hate about tops is how they go back and forth. Vladdy Jr. There's our first Vladdy Jr. out of a Jumbo box. This is break D. Yes, I should probably put that right there so you can kind of see that. Break D, first Jumbo break. The stream isn't deleted on your end. Well, it might just be the scheduled one that has 0 views. I don't think he deleted the scheduled one. He was having technical difficulties. And that's it for box 1. We got our 3 hits. At least that one, last pack had a Vladdy coming out of it. Like someone said, that Vladdy goes for 30 bucks right now on eBay because it is a short print. Next box off the top, we're doing 3 Jumbo boxes in break D and 3 Jumbo boxes in break E, then calling it a night. Evan Zapp says good night and good luck pulling the Vladdy auto. Yeah, I think my brother moved it to just Patreon, so the people that bought into the breaks can see it. To do that, you have to make the video unlisted, and then you basically just type the link in on Patreon. I suggested he do that after we were talking a little bit about it. Dave Durango says it's back up. Okay, it was down earlier, so I don't know if what happened. Kenny Wiggins says no one's perfect, but I'm close. Oh, I make mistakes all the time. For example, I got crushed in one break where I was flipping through the cards and I called Paul Goldschmidt, Paul DeYoung. Got crushed in the comments on that one, so that was a mistake, obviously. There's the Faces of the Franchise. Then we have a Hideki Matsui, Dustin Fowler, Daryl, Albert Pujols. Let's see what else we have here. Anything? I like Jared Hughes a lot. Hey, James L., thank you for buying into the 1978 Baseball Card Exchange Throwback Thursday. I'm glad you're able to buy a cello pack. Hopefully you find one of those good cards. By the way, if you haven't already heard the news, eBay is giving you 13% back today and tomorrow for anything you buy in its app. It's called eBay Bucks, so that is an awesome thing. I always buy a lot on eBay, so probably tomorrow I'm going to really max out my eBay Bucks and try to get it to the $500 limit. Basically, they give you a coupon code at the end of every 3 months, so at the end of June, you'll get a coupon code at the end of the quarter there, and you'll get money back, so you can use that to purchase stuff on eBay, like breaks or your own case. You could go and buy your own case of jumbo. I think these jumbo cases go for like $6.50 right now. So, I mean, if you had $500 in credit, that wouldn't be too bad. Usually, whenever I get a bunch of money on eBay saved up, I just use it to buy a bunch of supplies like mailers and stuff like that. Those eBay bubble mailers are always super useful. I use them all the time. I go through tons and tons of those. Whatever happened to the Mickey Mantle that you got at the indoor flea market? Are you talking about the 68 Topps one? 68 Topps game card? That whole set that I got in mint condition? I'm going to put that in Follow the Flip eventually. I need to get Follow the Flip back up and running so I can buy that mantle and give that away. That's going to be the big 100K giveaway. All right, Brad Hand. We got another Vladdy. Vladdy short print. Again, going for 30 bucks right now. We got 2 of those. That one's going to Timothy M. That's pretty nice. Patrick Wisdom from the upstart Rangers. Doing really well. And that's all for that pack. Oh, the mantle hat, that is still sitting in a cupboard somewhere. Basically, I'm waiting to get it authenticated. Just going to go to Beckett, have Beckett Grading or JSA. Whenever I go to a card show or one of those guys are there, I'm going to take it in. So once they say it is a fake, as I'm like 85% sure it probably is, then I will take it and make a video of me, I don't know, destroying it. Giving it away. If I gave it away, I would brand it with a marker. I would write my name on it. There's a vintage stock, Jorge Alfaro. That's a nice one. That way, no one can ever sell that again. I'll just take the $200 hit. Really sucks. Never buy mantle stuff, guys, unless it's like comes with like Beckett authentication or JSA. How do you get into the breaks? Says Tony. Tony, if you go to my video that I posted earlier today, click on the description and all the links for the breaks are there. I usually sell them on Patreon, but I added a couple extra cases and those are linked in that video. Same thing, Noah. Check out the video if you're not a Patreon member. Usually all the breaks go on Patreon pretty quickly. We have an auto coming. It's a Golden Moments card. This could be a nice one. Pee Wee Reese. This might be an old player like a Hall of Famer. It's a Golden Moments Mets card. That's going to be, I'm guessing that's Doc Gooden. Dwight Gooden. Yep, that's Doc Gooden. Dwight Gooden autograph. That is pretty cool. Dwight Gooden, not a Hall of Famer, but still really awesome. He started his career just crazy, like best pitch in the NL from his rookie season for the next few years, just striking out batter after batter. Big part of the Mets championship in '86. And that one's going to John L. Congratulations, John L., on your Dwight Gooden. That's our auto. So we still have a relic and a manufactured patch coming out of this next round of packs. We'll have to get to those for you. I'd like to be done by midnight so you can all go watch your hockey highlights. Some people are talking about that. All right, here we go. Yeah, Dwight threw a no-hitter. What was it, 96 with the Yankees? Yankees had a nice string of no-hitters. Didn't they also have Jim Abbott throw one and David Cohn, Kenny Rogers, John Hicks? That one is numbered out of 2019. Brad Keller, black border, out of 299. J Happ. Don't be that guy that pronounces the name J.A. Happ. Don't be that guy. It's just J Happ. Aaron Judge, Rowdy Tellez. 357 Maga says, Amy Jabs should make a video on how you get into the breaks. You get the question all the time. It was actually her idea to have me do that video. But I was like, a lot of my subscribers, I don't know if they would watch that or not, but it's probably needed. Just do a little like FAQ video. PSA will be at the National. Take the hat there. That's a good point. Could take it there and have it authenticated. The National is going to be a fun time. next, we have a Keon Broxton gold. It's out of 2019. Chris Sale, that's a photo variation. And we have our next hit. It's a manufactured relic, special medallion for Willie Stargell. That one's going to Brian P. Brian P., congratulations on your Stargell. That means we have another relic in here, but a actual relic. I don't really consider those to be relics, but Topps considers those to be a hit. One of these days, Topps will listen to us and stop putting those in here. John Hall, thank you very much for the tip. I'll definitely have to do that. Take that hat in there. Looks like we have another buyer into the break. From John Schmidt. Thank you, man. You're in the next round of Topps Series 2. Just got the notification. And Jacoby Ellsbury, 1639, gold. Robert Stock, Nicky Delmonica, 150. Frank Robinson. Look at good old Frank having some fun back in the day. Frank Robinson passed away in early February. Hall of Famer, legendary player. Hall of Famer. Has a mop on his head, entertaining the troops there in the clubhouse. That is a nice picture. Frank Robinson. Nice short print there of Frank. Very, very nice. Going to the Orioles owner, Tommy T. Tommy is one of my Patreon patrons. So, Tommy, congrats on that one. And Tommy loves his Orioles. I'm always looking for stuff whenever I'm out and about at flea markets and stuff for Tommy to toss into his next Patreon package. Okay, next pack. Got a nice blue card in there. Looking for our next relic. Let's see. We have Ozzie Albies Future Star, Steven Matz. Steven Matz, and that is out of 2019. John with another spot in the break. Thank you very much, John. Oh, Miguel Andujar is our next hit. Miguel Andujar for the Yankees. Check that one out. Andujar is out for the rest of the season with the torn labrum, but 16 out of 150. You get a piece of his game-used jersey there. Miguel Andujar. That one is going to our Yankees owner, James S. with another hit. James S. Congratulations, James. You can check out the back right there. That one's coming your way. I was a big Miguel Andujar fan last year. It was kind of sad that he's out for the season. Tried to come back for a little bit, but had a very unimpressive stretch of games before having to have surgery and call it a season. All right, one more pack. So we already got all of our hits, so this one might have some numbered cards in it. Love these jumbo packs. If you're going to buy a pack of Series 2 Topps at your card store, I would suggest go for the jumbo. You could buy a hobby pack for probably like $3, I want to say, Tatis. And the jumbo packs are usually around 10 to 12, somewhere in there, depending on the store. Probably more like 12. Ronnie Rodriguez, Leonis Martin, Joe Morgan, Will Clark, and that's it for that one. Scroll through them. The base cards. Eloy Jimenez, again, down at the bottom of the pack. Do you sell cheap wax packs on eBay by the box, says Matt. I do sell the older wax, but I do lots, like pack lots. So if you buy a lot of, it says like 100 card lot, but it's 7 packs. 7 packs for like $8.49, I think, is what I sell them for. They usually sell pretty good. So you get 7 packs. I always put like 3 Topps packs in there because I always hate when I buy pack lots and it's like nothing but like Fleer and Donruss. So I try to give you at least 3 packs of Topps, usually at least 1 from 87 or earlier. And yeah, that's why I buy all these old wax boxes all the time, because I'm using them to kind of like source that. All right, down to the next box. I'm just cleaning up a little bit and making way for the next round of base cards coming out of this next box. This is the third and final box of break D, and then we have 3 more jumbo boxes after this. Let's see what we pull out of here. It's like a big cube of baseball cards. This is actually break D, Trout the Beast, break D. Since I didn't get my other hobby case, break C is delayed until probably sometime this weekend. We'll probably do the rest of the cases sometime. Cody Martin with a $2 super chat says, good night, Eric, and all. Love the breaks. Good luck to all. Thank you very much, Cody, for the $2 super chat. Hope you guys will go and check him out. Very nice super chat. All right, there's a Tatis Jr. 1980 Topps Dale Murphy iconic cards. Then they got a Jose Peraza having a really, really rough season rainbow. Those rainbows are never numbered. I should know that. I don't know why I even flipped it over. John Penfold said, I am at 7 balls for ball hawking, but only wood bat league. It's pretty cool. Ball hawking is pretty fun. As long as you're not getting injured. Then you get injured and you're like, is it really worth being taken in an ambulance to a hospital doing this? And then you just don't want to go back and Trout the Beast. It will be break E after this. Just going to take a minute and open my window here. Get the, I don't know if you can hear that. My pool heater is running. Costing me tons of money because it's like 60 degrees out right now. But in here, it's really, really hot. All throughout the summer, my electric bill is always like $900 a month because of that stupid pool heater. But I guess I'm a big baby. I like to have a nice warm pool. I haven't even been able to swim yet because of my stupid leg. About ready to get to the point where I just go and jump in. I think it's healed pretty much good enough. Eloy Jimenez. Scott Mann, who's a member of the channel, says, please give my channel a sub. Thanks for the great break. Scott Mann, check him out, everybody. Benjamin Black says, who's leading the MLB in home runs this year? It is Christian Yelich with 25 coming into today. Christian Yelich. Second place is, Pete Alonso with 22. So, I mean, it's going to get pretty serious. Christian Yelich also missed like 2 weeks because he had a back issue. So he missed some time, and he still has 25, which is crazy. Nate, thank you very much. Nate C. buying into the break. Thank you very much. I see you out there, Nate. Really appreciate that. Williams Estudio. Yu Darvish, that's a photo variation. Ryan Sandberg, Steven Duggar. And now we have just the rest of the base, which I always just get through. Why don't I ever see any Dodgers hits? We did have some Dodgers hits earlier. You must have missed those. We had a Chris Taylor autograph. I think we had a Sandy Koufax manufactured medallion. Those were our 2 hits. That's not too bad. It's better than nothing, right? All right. Need to find like an armrest. My arm's getting like really tired. Sorry to sound like a big baby. My one arm is like coming around the side here. I have the phone plugged in, so it's like a weird angle that my arm has to go around it. And it was just like, I was having like shoulder fatigue. Now it's better. Resting it on something here. Herman Marquez. Gold. Always like to show you the numbers. 1081. It's windy out there. I don't know if you can hear that or not. You can hear the trees blowing in the wind there. It's going to be a rainy day tomorrow, so cold front is moving in, and we're going to have rain all day. Chet Lemon says, got a good deal on that dollhouse. Yeah, that's another good thing about going to flea markets. You can sometimes find stuff that actually is useful. So, I mean, my kids like that a lot. Brand new dollhouse like that is probably like $200. Still regret not buying this one dollhouse at an auction. It was literally about the size of my car. They started out the auction like $200 and no one bid on it. And they went the whole way down to 25, and then he just pulled it off the market. My kids probably would have destroyed it because they're kind of rough with their toys and stuff, but it was a beautiful, beautiful house. It even like had been featured in a newspaper and everything. There we go. We have a hit. It's an autograph. Nice on-card autograph with a 150 gold stamp there. Daniel Ponce de Leon. Rookie card. Very, very nice. That one's going to our Cardinals owner. Let's check him out. Cardinals, Chris P. Congratulations. I think that's at least your second hit. Daniel Ponce de Leon. If I'm not mistaken, he's on the Marlins now, but he's having a great season. Actually, the whole Marlins starting rotation is doing pretty well. Tim says, if Micah gets 5 or more Tatises in the next break, I'm going to trade one of my pro debut Wander Franco cards for 2 of his Tatises. Yeah, this is getting pretty crazy. I think I just got a message from 357 MAGA, so yeah, send me that message. I'll try to sort it out. Do I have an in-ground pool? Yep, I have an in-ground pool. It's one of the nice things about the house. It's like half shallow, like down to 4 feet, and then it goes down to the deep end where my kids aren't allowed. I'll have to show you a video out there one of these days. Pedro Baez. This one is out of 2019. Andrew Chafin. And Mike Trout, 84 tops. And now we have a Chris Bryant, and it is a nice relic there. It's a red 84 tops, 18 of 25. That one's going to the Cubs owner, Steve A. Congratulations, Steve A, on that one. That's a nice thick card, too. That is our next hit. So game used, Chris Bryant. We'll go through these hits here in a second after we open 4 more packs. Then we'll do the last 3 boxes of Jumbo. Walker Buehler with the gold cup. Very deserving of that gold cup. Would you accept any Roy Halladay, says Matthew Garza. I like Roy Halladay a lot. A lot of people say that I looked like Roy Halladay. At least like whenever I got comparisons to what player you look like the most, I got Mark Reynolds and Roy Halladay were the 2 comparisons. I think Zach Campbell was the one that actually compared me to Roy Halladay. Chris Sale, that one's out of 2019. If you're going to be compared to somebody, it might as well be a Hall of Famer, right? And Mark Reynolds, power hitter. I'll take that. Yes, rest in peace, Roy Halladay. That's a sad story. Hall of Famer, though, Roy Halladay. Rest in peace. Billy says, I've got a pool and a pond. The pond's good for you. That's true. I wouldn't want to swim in a pond. I have a lake in the background, but it's not mine. It's not on my property, but sometimes I'll go over and walk around the lake. It's just nice to look at. I wouldn't want my kids like hanging out on the banks of a lake. Never know what could go wrong, like slipping in there or some kind of like crazy crocodile coming out or something. There's a snake yesterday that was that I had to dispose of in the pool area. Franklin Barreto, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Steve Carlton. Sometimes you see crocodiles popping up because, I don't know, people like get these exotic pets and then they dump them into the wild when they get too big. Was it an Eastern Diamond Black Snake? I don't know. It's dead right now. Only took me like many attempts to kill it. The thing was like indestructible. I was not going to risk having my kids being bitten by a snake. I don't care what kind it is. When you have 4 little kids that are out at that pool all the time, can't risk it. Even like a garter snake, they can still bite. They're not poisonous, but did it rattle? No. It was probably about, I don't know, maybe like almost 2 feet long. It was kind of hard to tell because it was kind of like curled up. But yeah, I tried to put it out of its misery as fast as I could. I didn't want to like make it suffer, but it took a long time. Joe Morgan manufactured patch. Do snakes swim? I think they do, actually. Snakes like wet areas and around the pool, especially the pump area. Sometimes there's like little drips come out of there. Last pack. From this box, and also this particular break. Then we have 3 more after this. Gary Sanchez, Kyle Gibson, Dizzy Dean, Taylor Ward, and that's it. Got some base cards. And now it's time for the final 3 jumbo boxes of the night. All right, so let me just clean these up. I'll go through the hits one more time for you, for those of you that just got in the chat. Over 300 of you still watching. Thank you very much for still watching, even though it's a little bit late on the East Coast right now. Appreciate you spending some time to watch these jumbo boxes being broken open. Willis with the 99-cent super chat. Willis, thank you very much for your support. And Chasing Donnie Baseball hits us one more time. He's got to go to bed. He says, good night, Eric, and good night all. Just a reminder, please enter my thanks for 500. Please head over to my channel after this break. Also, 1981 Topps Wax Box break next Wednesday on eBay. Chasing Donnie Baseball, thank you very much, and make sure you check him out. That sounds like a really fun break, 81 Topps. I did 81 Topps solo. Was able to find a lot of the good rookies out of there, so check out Chasing Donnie Baseball if you'd like to have a shot at buying into that and getting some of those good rookies for yourself. All right, here are the here's the recap for break D, and then we have some more. We got a Morgan manufactured medallion. We got a Guerrero Jr. We got a Chris Bryant relic. We got a Ponce de Leon auto. We got a Miguel Andujar. There's a Willie Stargell, Dwight Gooden auto. Then 2 more Vladdies selling for $30 a piece on eBay. How about a JD Martinez and a Byron Buxton relic auto? All right, so that is that. Get those put safe and sound there. I'll go sleeve those up after the break. I don't like to spend too much time with downtime with nothing going on. It's always boring. Just there's nothing going on in the stream and someone's on a bathroom break or doing whatever. So break D's out of the way. Now it's break E. Here's all the people in there. Linda is in here with the Brewers, so we'll see if she gets another hit. She's also got the Nationals, Rangers, and Rays. Shannon G's got a couple teams. And without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Final 3 boxes of the night. Dave Durango says they're actually selling for more than $30. That's a pretty good deal. I want to say the Blue Jays in the breaks, at least the ones I researched, were about, I think I sold them for, I want to say, $39.99 per break. So if you got 2 Vladdies, which I think all of you got at least 2, some of you might have got 3, you definitely can get your money back right there. Keep one for yourself, sell the other 2. So maybe the Blue Jays should have been a little more. I'm sure on future breaks, the Blue Jays might be worth more, especially if people see that the Vladdies are selling for more than $30 a card. And we're pulling enough of them that that might happen. All right, so here we go. Last 3 boxes. Let's get right to it. We got an Adam Duvall blue border. That one is numbered out of 50. Then we got an Austin Romine rainbow. We've got a Dennis Eckersley short print. That's a nice card there. Dennis Eckersley with his hair blown in the dugout. Jeff Bagwell, Enel De Los Santos, 84 Topps. Which break are we on? We are on break E. Break E. The last jumbo break of the night. The other breaks that people bought in that sold out, those are delayed. We're going to put in some silver packs though for those. Some of the cases came with silver, some didn't. I'll make sure all delayed breaks do get silver packs in their breaks, just for the holdup. Let's see what else we have here. Let's get right to the middle. Shohei Ohtani, Angels numbered gold card, 1280. Yep, that one is delayed until this weekend. Breaks F and G. Wade Boggs. Unfortunately, if you hadn't heard the explanation, my cases were mailed out on Friday, and I guess they were mailed like the slower version of UPS, and yesterday it said a trailer was delayed and has caused my shipment time to be delayed. But at 2:39 a.m. they were at the local distribution center. It's only like 20 minutes away. But I called UPS and everything, offering to go pick it up, and they wouldn't let me. They said it still needs to go through processing. 618 Sports Cards with a $4.99 super chat says, "How do you know if you got a Prism hot box? I got 35 different variations. Never opened Prism. Just wondering." 35 different variations in a single box. That's a lot of different variations. But Prism is pretty crazy with all the variations. I know with my Prism, I got several boxes that had 6 autos instead of 3. So, I mean, if you're getting a bunch of autos, I would say it's a hot box. But thank you for the super chat. Hope you guys will check him out. Chris Davis is our first hit out of this box. It's a game-used relic. That one's going to the Athletics owner, Paul S. Congratulations, Paul. Paul is one of my Patreon patrons, so always glad to see one of you guys be successful. And the rest of this is just going to be base cards. All right, here is our next pack. Hopefully the auto is something really good and not like an Eric Fetty auto. No offense, Nationals fans. Oh, it's going to be a good one. It is going to be a good one. It's a Fernando Tatis Jr. auto. Check that one out. That's what we were looking for. Fernando Tatis Jr. going to the Padres. Padres are owned by Paul Z. Congratulations, Paul Z, with a huge Fernando Tatis Jr. autograph. That is awesome. Fernando Tatis, that is probably going to be the best one coming out of this case. I don't think it's numbered, but let's flip it over and just check. It's not numbered, but that's one of the great rookies. Congratulations, Paul, on your Fernando Tatis rookie card. Very, very nice. Jack Sports Card says $2 with the super chat. Favorite product? Question mark. I would say my favorite product is I always like Topps Archive Signature Series. Very, very nice. Congratulations, 357 MAGA with the Fernando Tatis Jr. auto. That might be the hit of the case. We shall see, though. Let's check out the rest of these cards. Peter Alonso is in this set, Staldman. Trot the Beast is saying something like, these are MAGA's cards, so if he wants to keep the Tatis, he is, that's his card. Next up, we have, Andrew Chafin, Vladdy Jr. again, short print. Very, very nice. Then we have Andrew Benintendi, Carlton Fisk, short print, Carlton Fisk, and Bo Jackson. I'm glad that we got a nice auto there. Very, very nice. All right, let's see what's in this next pack. All right, let's get right to the middle and see what's in here. We're still looking for a manufactured relic. There's a Kramer out of 2019, Taylor Ward, Kenta Maeda with the gold 150. And that's pretty much it. G-Man Choi, I think that might be a photo variation. Can't remember if I've seen that picture before. Scott Mann just purchased a Juan Soto 84 Topps throwback PSA 10. That's pretty crazy. Is there any year of junk wax that's worth buying for flipping? Yeah, if you can get a case of like 93 SP, 92 Bowman for a good deal, those are still worth a lot of money. A box of 93 SP sells for $2,000 a box, which is pretty crazy. Wish I would have bought a bunch of 93 SP as a kid. It has the Derek Jeter in there. Derek Jeter PSA 10 is worth a bunch of money. That's his best rookie card. Am I still doing Follow the Flip? Yeah, I'm going to bring Follow the Flip back soon. There's another Chris Davis. I get so busy that I have to like go and find all the stuff that I've been buying at flea markets to pull out and get listed and everything. JCA says, quick story. Carlton Fisk lives in my hometown, and when I was a kid, I walked up to him at a restaurant very politely and asked for an autograph, and he was very rude. Must have just been a bad day. I don't know much about Carlton Fisk or his personality to say if he's just a rude person in general. Sometimes Major League Baseball players will be rude if you see them out on the bridge. I know Ted has gone up to several players before, most notably Anthony Rizzo, and as they walk across the bridge, he's asked them for an autograph, and Ted has been told to go F himself many occasions by these players. He's like a 18-year-old kid. Back when he was doing it, he was like 15 years old. I think Anthony Rizzo was the rudest to him. At least that's what Ted said. This is all allegedly, of course. I was not there to see the exchange. Chet said, he said, go Fisk yourself. He might have said that. Jack says sometimes people just don't want to be bothered and it gets mistaken for being rude. That's also true. Fisk just wanted French fries, says Trout the Beast. Yeah, I don't think I've ever really gone up to anyone outside of a ballpark and asked for their autograph. I don't think I've ever really seen anybody. I've seen them walking past every now and then. I always give them like head nods. I'm not really into autos though. I only ever get autographs at ball games, like if there's like dead time, like there's no batting practice and the players are just standing around. Probably only get like 1 to 2 autographs per year. There's another Eloy Jimenez. Chet says, I wish folks would ask me for autographs. Yep, especially if you can make money off them, like some of these ball players charge by the autograph. I think someone said Mariano Rivera is charging like $500 per auto at the National or something like that. 200 to 500, I can't remember the exact number, but it is a hefty sum. Which, I mean, he's earned it. Johnny Bench, short print with Joe Morgan. That's a nice one. JT Realmuto on the Marlins still with a pop time average of 1.9. That's pretty crazy. Here's the rest of the cards in this one. And that finishes off box number 1 of break E. The AJ player says, a Yankees player at Angel Stadium looked at me when I asked for an autograph, and he ran around the field and then came back but signed everyone else's stuff except for mine, then looked at me like, what? That sucks. Maybe you had Angel stuff on, and sometimes players will only sign for people that have their team jersey on and stuff like that. I see that all the time at batting practice. Like if you ask for a ball, they won't throw you one unless you're an actual fan. Like say the Brewers coming to town, the Brewers players will hook up all the Brewers fans, but they're less likely to throw it to Pirates fans, unless that Pirates fan is a kid, of course. Kids always get first dibs on any toss-up, which is rightfully so. All right, next box. 3 hits per box. Abby says, how much does a box of these cost? About a little over $100 per box. 105 to 110 or so, somewhere in there, depending on where you buy it from. Brett Gardner, gold. Faces of the Franchise, Angels, CC Sabathia, 150, Ryan Sandberg, 84. Those are the insert cards. You were wearing a Yankees jersey? That doesn't make sense then. Did you say please when you asked for his autograph the first time? I know some players are please police. If you don't say please, they will get very upset and chastise you or totally ignore you. Yep, they are pretty expensive, Abby. There's also cheaper versions. There's hobby boxes that are usually around $65 a piece or so. And if that's too expensive, you can always try your luck at a blaster box for $20 at your local Walmart or Target. You get about 7 packs, I think, of 14 cards per pack. chance at an auto in there, but no guarantee. With these boxes, they're all guaranteed autos or relics. Eric Thames, Jace Fry, Ryan Braun, Josh James. Those are our hits. What does everyone do with the common cards? That's a good question. Whoever buys into the break, they're usually getting at least 4, 5, 6, 7, sometimes 8, 9, 10 of the same card over and over again, depending on how break the break is. So I don't know if they put team sets together, or if they, if it was me and I was buying into a break, I would put together a few team sets and sell them off. Maybe keep a few cards for myself. Some people might get them signed through the mail and send these off to get autographed. Because common cards, you can't really do too much with them besides build team sets and get autographed. These cards you can sell, the numbered cards. There's always set builders out there that'll buy your numbered cards. There's a nice Eddie Murray short print. You can always sell these ones. That one's going to the Orioles, Tommy T. Bryce Harper. And that's it for all the hits in that pack. It's just a bunch of commons now, or base cards. I don't know if Andrew McCutchen would like being called a common. He'd probably be like, no, I'm a semi-star. I still probably would be considered a semi-star. Remember when Beckett took out all of the a bunch of listings and replaced them with semi-stars, stars and semi-stars? I hated that so bad. I guess there were so many sets and Beckett got so like pricing so many cards that they took out so many cards. That was near the end for me when I was just like, I can't really do this much longer. Check this one out. Paul DeJong auto. Another Cardinals hit. Paul DeJong. This one, however, is going to Kelly. Kelly M. Congratulations, Kelly M. And Summersdahl says, hello from Denmark. That's pretty awesome. Watching the whole way from Denmark. Welcome to the live stream, and thank you for watching. By the way, this one's out of 50. Paul DeJong, great hit. We have another purchaser of another spot in the next round of Series 2. I'm just getting notifications popping up on my phone right now. Doesn't say your name yet. Sometimes the PayPal notification comes up. Sometimes it just shows me the eBay notification. Looks like that one was just an eBay notification. So for whoever you are, thank you very much. Chet doesn't like how Albert Bell's not listed anymore in Beckett's. Yeah, his rookie cards probably aren't even listed. Beckett right now is pretty much a waste to even buy. First of all, the prices aren't really accurate. And for a lot of those sets, there's only like a few cards listed, especially for like the older ones. There's a nice gold card there. This one is numbered out of 2019, 1808. David Dahl, black, numbered out of 67, 32 of 67. A Vladdy Jr. is $45. An auto of Vladdy Jr. is $45. Yeah, see, they're like way off on a lot of stuff. If you go back to like the dark ages of collecting, like I don't know, like early to mid 2000s, there'll be like random players that like hardly had any success in the majors, and they're listed as the most valuable card in the set. Like for example, like Dallas Green rookie cards or Dallas Braden rookie cards will be worth a ton of money as opposed to like anyone else. I just feel like they probably valued his card a lot after he threw a no-hitter, and then like after he blew out his arm and totally lost his career, they never really adjusted that. We have a new member. Ed Cecil just became a channel member. Thank you very much, Ed Cecil. So Ed Cecil is going to have a nice little green membership icon next to his name. Whenever he posts anything, Ed, thank you very much for your support. YouTube does that membership thing. You can pay a couple bucks and become a member and get a special little status symbol next to your name. Austin Romine. That's a gold one. Jalen Beeks. Still looking for our relic and manufactured patch out of here. Let's see what else. Eloy Jimenez again. How do you tell if a card is a short print? We get this question quite often. Easiest way is these numbers down at the bottom tell you. So if it ends in that number, 60, it's not going to focus. If it ends in 962, it's regular. You'll see all the ones that ended in 962 are regular. If it doesn't, it's going to be a short print. I don't really have a short print just laying right next to me that I can pull and show you the difference. But those numbers, you'll be able to figure it out by looking at them. Usually, if you look through enough cards, you can pretty much tell what's a short print and what's not. All right, here's our next pack. We got a Griffey. We've got an Eduardo Escobar, Bob Gibson, Kristen Stewart, and that's it for the inserts in that pack. If I bought this pack for 12 bucks, I'd be kind of bummed out. No relic or anything like that. Or auto. Still 3 more packs. Wicked Discounts, how's it going? Did you break any Top Series 2 tonight? If so, what was your best hit? Our best one was a Christian Yelich. Autograph out of 10, I would probably say. It's pretty sick. Also got a Ricky Henderson bat relic. Tom Seaver relic. Hank Aaron. That'd be nice if we got one of his relics. Ponce de Leon. And now all the commons coming up. Commons. Peter Alonso, though. Very nice. Peter Alonso. You got a Vlad? Yeah, we pulled plenty of Vlads. It seems like Vlad is about 1 in every 2 boxes. Every half break, we've pulled at least 2 Vladdies, and people are saying they sell for over 30 bucks. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'd say the Vladdy is about twice as rare as a base card. We've been pulling about 4 Alonsos and Jimenez's per half break and about 2 Vladdies. And someone just subscribed. Thank you very much to HB Holly Girl. Thank you very, very much. We got a Tyler Austin as my voice starts to leave me just in time for the end of the break. Yusei Kikuchi rookie card. And Chris Bryant. That's our second Chris Bryant relic. Chris Bryant, game used memorabilia, and you get a pinstripe. It's always nice to get a pinstripe. It's out of 150, 34 of 150. That one's going to the Cubs owner, Aaron W. Congratulations, Aaron W. on your numbered Chris Bryant relic. So that means I think we still have a manufactured patch or medallion coming our way in this next pack. We shall see very shortly. I don't know why I'm talking like a robot. All right, last pack of this box. We have 1 box left after this, and then I'll call it a night. Trying to get out of here by midnight. Has Linda gotten any hits today? She hasn't had, doesn't have that many teams, but she did get an Evan Longoria bat relic, so keeps her streak going. This one is going to have there it is. There's the manufactured relic, which comes, there's 1 in every one of these. Jose Peraza Gold, that's out of 2019, 1356. And it's a Honus Wagner, I almost said Ty Cobb there. Honus Wagner commemorative medallion for the Pirates. It might be numbered because it has the 150 on it. Usually those are. Yep, out of 150, 138 out of 150. And Josh Bell just hit a home run. Put the Pirates ahead of the Braves, 7-6. Josh Bell, vote him for the All-Star game, everybody. Chet says, do I still have school? Nope, school is done for the summer. Chad D gets this one. Congratulations. Chad D, you get the Wagner numbered manufactured relic. Yeah, fans are getting it right with the All-Star game voting. They have Josh Bell leading the way at first base for the National League. Good job, all of you guys. I always hate it whenever certain teams stuff the ballot boxes and you have like all the Cubs starting the All-Star game, like their entire infield. That's pretty stupid. I always hate it when that would happen. Let me just clean up some of these, and we have 1 more box to go in this break E. Bellinger has over 1 million votes. He deserves it. Bellinger for sure should be a starter. Same thing with Yelich. It'll be interesting at first base. Josh Bell against Pete Alonso. I think in the end, Pete Alonso will probably end up overtaking him. I don't know if Josh Bell's going to be able to hold out. Pete Alonso and Josh Bell both play first base, unfortunately. But they're both going to make the All-Star team for sure. It's being played in a, I don't know, it's being played in an AL park, though, so maybe they'll have a DH, and maybe one of those guys can be a designated hitter. We'll see. It's being played in Cleveland this year. I'm sure a lot of you folks that live in Ohio and Pennsylvania and Indiana and surrounding states will probably be there. I'm hoping to go. Tickets are still really, really expensive right now. Cleveland Card Connection said he paid $300 for a standing room only ticket. So imagine what seats are. If a standing room is $300, a seat is probably at least double that, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, I will also go if it gets cheaper. I mean, I don't mind standing because I wouldn't want to be locked into a seat anyway, but we'll see. If it stays at 3, I'll probably end up going. There's Donald Blomdale says, so I had the M's in 2 breaks and 2 for the ones that did not come yet. So yeah, Donald Blomdale's got the Mariners for 2 breaks, and he's got 2 ones coming up in the delayed cases. So it'll give you something to look forward to whenever those go on. And we'll also put a bunch of silver packs in that one for the delay. Eric just got your Twins. That's good. Eric Malstead has the Twins in break I. I always call these breaks different letters. It just helps me to organize them when I'm like numbering the, like I put them in team bags and I write the letter on it to make sure the right person gets the right one, just match them up. We have our first hit. It is going to be game used memorabilia. It's another Padres one. This one is going to Paul Z. You got to be kidding me. Paul Z is having a day with another hit. Holy cow. A Manny Machado. Manny Machado dual relic autograph. So the best 2 out of this case, it's either you could go Machado or Tatis. Holy cow. Paul Z, congratulations on that. Really, really, really sick. The Padres, obviously the best, yielding the best ones out of this case. Paul Z, congratulations. Manny Machado. It also is likely to be numbered. We don't want to see Nate Jones. Out of 30. 24 of 30. Congratulations. Very, very nice. Paul Z killing it with the Machado and now the Tatis. Back-to-back, those are the best hits out of this case. And they're both on the Padres. Congratulations on that one. $300 million man. Check out the rest of these. We have some commons here. And that's it for that one. So that's our first hit done and out of the way. And we still have another relic or auto and a manufactured patch coming our way. Raptors fan says 357 Maggot hit the case of the week. Attaboy Paul Z, even though Machado is a bum. Yeah, Machado, a lot of people don't like him just because he's been a bum in his career in terms of like sportsmanship. You might remember he threw his bat at Fernando Abad a few years ago on purpose and tried to hit him. He had a really hard slide and took out Dustin Pedroia, and Dustin Pedroia injured his knee on that hard slide, and Pedroia's career is basically in jeopardy of ending. Here's the rest of these. Some common cards. Brandon says, I need more Chet in the chat and less Micah. Kenneth Cardboard said, who was the 84 Black All-Star? Let me go back and see. Sorry if I skipped over that too quickly for you. That was an Alex Bregman. Alex Bregman. Those aren't numbered, but they're just a cool little, oh yeah, this one is numbered. 299, personal data. Alex Bregman going to the Astros owner, which is Stephen M. That's a nice one there. That'll get a sleeve. Any numbered card gets a sleeve. All right, next pack. Let's see if we can top the Machado or the Tatis Jr. Be nice to find something with, I don't know, Vladdy Jr. There's a Sungwon Oh gold card. That one, by the way, is out of 2019. We've got a Charlie Culberson out of 67 Black. Am I familiar with the Mets minor league, says John Penfield? Not really. I know basically, I know some of their prospects, but not a ton of them. Their most famous prospect, of course, Tim Tebow. I need to probably check up on him. I don't really follow the minors that much, so I haven't even seen how he's doing yet this year. I'm hoping he makes it to the big leagues. Padres are heading in the right direction. They certainly are. That's what happens when you spend money. The Padres went out and they signed Machado. They signed Will Myers to a long-term deal. They signed Eric Hosmer. Wish the Pirates would do something like that, but nope. Pirates go out and sign Lonnie Chisenhall. Jordan Lyles. Melky Cabrera, who actually hasn't been too bad this year. Those were our big free agent signings. Nothing to really get excited about. That's why attendance is down by like 20,000 a game from where it was a few years ago. They traded for Archer. That's true. And then that turned out to be, that's going to end up being the worst trade in the history of Pirates baseball. Worst trade ever. Austin Meadows is going to be a multi-time All-Star. He was leading the league in hitting before the last couple days. Tyler Glasnow is going to be a beast and probably win a Cy Young. Austin Riley just hit a home run in the bottom of the ninth, so the Pirates blow another lead. Probably Vasquez probably blew that save. Austin Riley killing it. Tim Tebow's hitting 158. Wow, that's not good. Tim Tebow was an All-Star last year. Let's see what else we have here. We have a Hernan Perez. Vince Velasquez, Giancarlo Stanton, Dale Murphy, and Tony Gwynn. How about that? Another Padres hit. What is with the Padres tonight in this case? This is like a Padres case. I don't know if this case was shipped from San Diego or what, but it's a Tony Gwynn game-used relic, 357 MAGA. This is, you might be having one of the better Top Series 2 breaks ever. Getting all these hits. You got pretty much the three best Padres player. Wow. Tony Gwynn, Manny Machado, and Fernando Tatis Jr. Two of them are autographs. How about that? That one is going to Paul Z again, 357 MAGA. You deserve it, 357. 357 is a great supporter of the channel with lots of super chats in every live stream. I really appreciate all your support, and this is just some karma coming back to you because this is awesome. Next one. Did the Pirates fire their GM for the Archer trade? Not yet, but I think eventually he's going to probably pay for that one. Man, Archer's been so bad. He's got like a almost 6 earned run average. Gave up 5 home runs to the Braves the other day. He's just not the same pitcher. He's Pirates really messed up on that. They didn't really see the decline coming. We really could have used Austin Meadows this year and Tyler Glasnow. They never really gave Glasnow a shot, though. They let him start for a little bit. He struggled mightily 2 years ago in a starting role. So before they traded him, he was just like a mop-up guy in the bullpen. He didn't really ever get a extended look. And then Glasnow, before he got hurt, was 6-1 with like a 1 point something earned run average, striking out tons of guys. Yep, it's not really the general manager, it's the players. You got to get better players. Coaches, that's a nice Eloy Jimenez vintage stock. Coaches can do some. They make somewhat of a difference, a small difference, not a ton of difference. It's all about the players. We need better players. A mess of things with a $2 super chat says, still going? Jeez. Yep. Down to 3 packs left. Last 3. Thank you to everyone that has stuck with us. Still over 300 viewers. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed this break of Series 2. And I hope you guys liked the hits. I was pretty happy with the hits coming out of Series 2. It wasn't a bunch of like random crappier hits that sometimes like David Fletcher relics and Dakota Hudson relics and Carl Edwards Jr. autographs, like common player ones. There were some good ones coming out of this. pretty nice job, Tops, even though I still am mad at you for getting rid of the MLB The Show codes. G-Man Choi. Vladdy Jr. again. That's, I think, our second Vladdy Jr. out of this break. There's an Ozzy Albies. That is a short print. Red carpet at the All-Star Game. Roger Maris, 62 Tops. And the base cards. Check out the rest of these. Peter Alonso. Always like to see that. Don Barry says, make sure to hit that like button before the break is over. Thanks, Don, for reminding everyone of that. Really appreciate all you guys that take the second to hit the like button. Helps the video out and stuff. And also, thank you to all of you that have hit that subscribe button. If you can only hit one button, I would rather you hit the subscribe button. But if you have the time to hit 2 buttons, I would appreciate you hitting both of them. But if not, thanks for watching anyhow. Here's a Josh Reddick, gold, 643. Kevin says, do you remember going after Kevin Moss cards? Boy, do I ever. 1990, Kevin Moss was the man, hitting all those home runs. He hit 20 home runs in his rookie year. It wasn't a full season either. He came up and hit 21 home runs for the Yankees. Everyone was all about Kevin Moss for the Yankees. And we have a super chat there from, where'd it go? 357 MAGA says, thanks for the hits. My first time in your breaks. And 357 MAGA with some rookie magic. Killing it with the Padres, with a Tatis Jr., a Tony Gwynn relic, and also a Manny Machado autograph relic as well. Pretty nice. And by the way, this is our very last pack of the night. I can't remember. I don't think we pulled our manufactured one yet. So always not really looking forward to getting a manufactured patch, but we might get lucky because in the hobby box, our last pack was a manufactured patch. We knew it was coming, and it ended up being autographed by Christian Yelich and numbered out of 10. So fingers crossed on this last pack of the night, and we'll get you out of here before midnight, as promised. Chet Lemon was going after Hideki Irabu cards and Jose Cruz Jr. I remember the craze of those guys in the mid to late 90s. Okay, let's see what we have here. Max Muncy is the first card. Oh boy, we got a Yankee commemorative medallion. Is it going to also be autographed? I sure hope so. That one, by the way, and just to get it out of the way, that's Dale L's Yankee commemorative medallion hit. We also have an Eduardo Rodriguez. Cody Bellinger laying out. Check out the Bellinger. That is, I believe that's a photo variation. I haven't seen that one before. Yep, you can see it's not a 962 number at the bottom, so that one's definitely a short print or photo variation. Going to save this hit right here just in case I have to scream. And I'm going to shut the window too because I don't want to wake up the neighbors if that's like a Mickey Mantle cut auto. I doubt it though, but be crazy if it is. One Stop Hobby Shop. I see you buying into the breaks. Thank you very much. Rick's One Stop Hobby Shop. Just bought a spot in our Series 2 break coming up this weekend. Links are on my most recent video. The Topps preview for Series 2 that I posted earlier today. All the links are in the description. And here we go. Last one of the night. It's a Dale L hit. Let's see who it is. Maybe Dom Mattingly. Go with the slow reveal. Still have 4 minutes before midnight. It's a Roger Maris. Roger Maris passed away, unfortunately, so I don't think this is going to be signed. It's not signed, but it's still a cool hit. Roger Maris. And that one is going to Dale L right there. Dale L. So I'll recap all these hits for you. I was hoping there was going to be a nice little autograph on there somewhere, but these are the hits from Break E, the final break of the night. We had Roger Maris, Vladdy Jr. again. We had Tony Gwynn. The Padres were the big winner out of this break. Tony Gwynn, game used. Manny Machado, game used relic and autograph. Honus Wagner, medallion. Chris Bryant, game used relic, 84 top style. Paul DeJong autograph. There's one of these. Manufactured patches. Rick's One Stop hitting up the break again. Thank you very much for buying a second spot. Vladdy Jr. So we got 2 of those. Fernando Tatis on-card auto. So the Padres were the big winner in this break with 3 major hits. And the last one was a Chris Davis game used memorabilia cards. So that concludes the break. That's break E. The rest of the break, the delayed breaks, break C, which was a hobby one, and breaks F and G, those are delayed. Those will be coming up with all the other Top Series 2 breaks that we have on sale now. I don't know, I'll probably do that sometime this weekend or so. Tomorrow we have Throwback Thursday. It's 1982 Fleer, looking for the Cal Ripken Jr. That's already sold out, so we'll be breaking that tomorrow. And then also we have 1978 Top Cello Baseball Card Exchange Authenticated Box. That's coming up next Thursday, June 20th. Friday will be Fan Mail Friday. Saturday, I'm not sure what we're doing yet, so I might break those on Saturday or Sunday. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you liked Top Series 2. I was pretty pleased with it. I like the quality of the breaks. Didn't like that there's no show codes in there, but I'm not going to complain about that anymore. Maybe Topps will put those in Topps Update. Who knows? But with that, I want to thank all of you that watched one more time, and thank you to all of you that sent some money via Super Chat. I really appreciate your support. And if you bought into the breaks, thank you for buying in. I'll be sorting all of your cards probably all day tomorrow, and I'll be trying to get those out sometime within the next, I don't know, 15 business days, hopefully sooner since I'm off for the summer now. I've got a little extra time, so I'll be working on that. So with that, I'm going to close down the live stream and head to bed. It's almost midnight, 1 minute till midnight, so I hope you have a great rest of your night. Hope you sleep well, and I'll see you all tomorrow.